Hello there and welcome back to some more Gran Turismo Forza. We're continuing with Let's Play. This is episode 144. In today's episode we are taking a look at the Laguna Seca 200 miles, which is for mid to high spec road cars. For that we need a mid to high spec road car, so we're going to TVR. And we're going to play a game of Before They Were Swole, because we're buying the T350C.
Ooh!
Which would later become the Sagaris. I'm going to have it in that colour. That colour's fantastic.
That's amazing.
It really is, isn't it? Formula Chameleon Green.
Chameleon, not chameleon.
Did you just say chameleon?
Yeah.
Who do you think this is? Some random rapper who had one song people cared about in the early 2000s, and then it's actually like a billionaire or something now?
I ain't got a I've got a... Wait, he's a billionaire now?
He's really rich. He dropped off the face of the earth, but he actually invested like his money in like a company or some shit, and now he's pretty damn rich.
I've got to check something actually before we do this. No tire limit.
Okay then.
So we can stick big old-fashioned race tires on this bitch. Instead of having to do the fucking poncy-poxy fucking sport tires. So
oh wait, Chameleonaire's from Washington, D.C.?
Washington, D.C.
Oh, but he moved to Houston as a kid.
Racing hard. Fucking... Sure, let's reduce weight out of TVR. Because that makes sense. I think we've had a pretty good amount of TVRs on this show.
Yeah.
The only one I haven't used yet.
No, because there's never enough TVRs.
You are correct. We've used yeah, that's not really worth it. We used a Speed 12, a Tamora, and now we've got the T350.
Okay, so Chameleonaire owns an auto dealership, his own record label. He's a real estate agent.
Wow.
Also, I'm sort of over-preparing this car because I said high-spec cars. I think it's mostly American stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not ultra worried, but I don't know what this car's like stock, so...
Stupid Japanese bias making all American car shit, unless they're a Ford GT.
I'm gonna stick semi-race... Nah, fuck it, sports suspension actually.
Hey, Jereza.
Don't see the point of doing semi-racing, it's probably too hard for Laguna Seca. Laguna Seca's all about them curbs.
On our topic of the Mitsubishi Fuso, did you know the Mitsubishi Fuso was in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald version?
I actually did.
Apparently.
You're forgetting one crucial feature about Teresa.
Yeah?
He's never seen a vagina. Just like you. Anyways, 200 grand for first place. And, well, we go for 90 laps, which is exactly the same amount of lappage as we had to do in GT3, when we used the R390 LM edition. That race was successful.
R390 LM edition.
Yes, that was successful for... Or that episode was memorable because I crashed into the pit lane.
Yeah.
You crashed your car into the pits the day that you were gone.
Jereza, by the way, that weird Japanese name game.
Yeah.
I'm having a look at it on IGCD. It looks like the best fucking thing ever.
Why?
Look at it!
I'm curious.
Look how many fucking trucks there are!
It's not gonna be one of those weird It's not gonna be one of those weird cars that gets downforce like the fucking Nardo did.
Oh wait, is this a fucking Decoratora racing game?
What do we got? We've got a C5 Corvette, a GTO, a Shelby Series 1, a Viper SRT10, and a C4 Grand Sport.
Also, it's great because it has a Suzuki Jimmy in it.
So basically, what you're about to see is a bunch of American cars get killed by a young British up-and-comer.
Until it kills you.
No, the C350 wasn't the car that killed anyone, I don't think.
But it's a TVR.
You know what the C350 is, right?
It's a thing that exists.
It's the Sagaris before.
Yeah, I know that.
It's also got a 5-speed, which is a crucial feature. Apparently, I missed out on.
Okay, so what we got? We have the Meme Vet Grand Sport, the Rhino Mobile, the Chevy Series 1, the Vauxhall Monero, and
C5.
the only the Corvette I actually like.
It's got an LS in it. You like that Corvette?
I do actually like the C5 Z06.
Most boring Corvette they ever made.
Nah, man, that's the Stingray.
Which one? Which Stingray?
The C2.
I mean, the C1 and the C2 and the C3 are just shitty muscle cars, so I don't count them as anything.
I mean, I don't even really like the C7 though, at all.
I like the C7. I've got
It
a
has
funny
modern
feeling.
GM styling issues that I don't like in most cars.
I mean,
Oh.
to be fair, I'm very curious to see what the fuck the C8's all about.
And before it's not actually the C8, but they call it something completely un-Corvette related just to troll us.
I mean, to be fair, the problem they got is they're exactly right. Like, there's nowhere else for the Corvette to go. Because the Camaro and the Corvette are basically fighting over the same customer base at this point.
Yeah, I do love how I think the American sports car market has only really progressed because the Mustang and Camaro keep pissing on each other every year.
Meanwhile, the Challenger's sat there scratching his nuts. And getting all the
What is a
clickbait
corner?
article attention. Yeah.
I haven't done one of those since the 70s.
Yeah, he's like sat there like... Fucking Ford and Camaro's like, I can go faster than El Rouge than you can, well I can go faster on the Nürburgring. Demon, what can you do? I can scratch my balls and still get all the attention.
No. The Challenger would say, "What can you do?" and it would literally just say, "Your mom."
Yeah, actually, yes, that is perfect.
Yeah.
That is the Dodge Challenger in a nutshell.
I can go around corners faster. Well, I can go around corners faster. What can you do? The American public likes me. Oh.
You say that, but I see GC350s all the time around here. Which is a good thing,
Yeah,
because
don't you
Voodoo
live in,
sounds
like
like...
a semi, people have slight amounts of brain usage around your area.
I don't know, Maryland's both. At the exact same time. Maryland's like every single American stereotype you can in literally the exact same radius. It's weird.
Nice.
Which state's Maryland in again?
Oh, Maryland. Well, Maryland is the state.
Oh, is
It's the one
What's it next
that's
to?
by Virginia and Delaware, and yeah, it's the one that looks like a gun.
There's probably a joke in there.
Well, I mean, we did actually have a shooting like a month or two ago.
No, not that joke.
Didn't.
I was gonna say, haha, black family, haha, gun. Haha.
Actually, I don't think we have a single gun. No, we don't.
Yeah, fucking, if you make that joke, you're a fucking retard.
Retard.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought you were, though.
No. Nowhere to run for, baby. Nowhere to hide.
Teresa, you're American, I need your help.
Yes.
What can I do with the United States of America $quarter?
Nothing, actually.
Oh.
You can use 4 of them to maybe pump some air in your tire.
In your tire, just singular.
Well, all 4 if you're quick enough.
I like how your tire monitors are like that, meanwhile ours is like, yeah, you get like 5 fucking minutes with that thing. Like, you can do all of them like twice.
Granted, the only car I've ever really filled up the tires with one of those things is my mom's truck, and I do kind of have to walk around the whole entire radius
Come on,
of
that
the
thing
thing.
isn't a truck, don't pretend like it is.
It's an SUV.
Is
I
it
mean, it's
even
basically a F-150, but just SUV.
that?
So
Is the Expedition the proper one, or is it the what? No, the Escape's the small one, isn't it, in America?
yeah, and the Explorer's basically just a Taurus, but crossover now. And then there's the Flex, which is
You
cool
say Explorer.
and good.
You say Explorer, I say Exploder. Haha.
You're so
They haven't
funny.
done that since the 90s.
Ironically, that's the only Explorer we ever got, was the 90s one.
It's a brick.
We got it with the 4-litre 6. That produced like 200-ish horsepower. No one bought one because there's a car called a Range Rover here, which basically everyone else buys.
Well, we used to have the Range Rover here. It's just a completely different.
Basically, here's how it goes
truck.
here, and here's how it goes. Range Rover is what smart people buy. Idiots buy X5s. That is the big SUV market dealt with.
Yeah.
So, what do X6? What are X6 buyers then?
That's not a proper SUV. That's just
Lesbians.
that's what we like to call the window licker range, and there's plenty of competition in the window licker range.
I did see the most fucking dubbed out X6 at work today.
There's the X6, there's the GLC, which is fucking hideous as well.
Well, it's a modern Mercedes, so that's kind of a
There's
given.
the GLC, there's the X4, the X2, which is...
Doesn't Audi have one now too?
They're on about it's going through the production phase at the moment. I think it's called the Q8 or something.
Oh no.
What is it with the Germans who just want to throw coupe into everything, regardless of if it's
give
a
Audi
coupe or
credit, at least they haven't quite... Their cars aren't horrifically ugly yet, at least in terms
not? I
of
mean,
the
I
actual
still don't
saloon
think
cars.
BMW's horrifically ugly.
Fucking well, you clearly haven't seen the BMW GT line.
Okay, other than those are the exception.
My issue with BMW is
I blocked
fucking
those
they
from
really
my-
need to... Like, I know everyone jokes like, oh, Audis look the same. At least Audi do something with their interior. Fucking BMW interiors have been the same since 1999 and it fucks me off to no end because it's so boring. It doesn't even look good. It's never looked good, their interior design. And yet every single fucking SD card automotive journalist is like, wow, the quality is so amazing. Meanwhile, bottom of warranty. 250 fucking warranty claims on 100 cars within the first year. How's that German
BMW
build
don't
quality
make
holding
cars.
up?
Let's be honest, BMW don't make cars for you to buy.
They make cars for
Judge
you
Racer.
to experience.
I was thinking about buying an S-Class. What's your opinions on this?
Is it S600?
No.
Okay, you're good.
I was kind of hoping you'd have literally just given me the don't. I'm not actually.
Well, no, because the reason my dad had so many problems is because, well, it was a fucking S600.
You know S500s are incredibly cheap here.
Oh, they're entirely cheap here too.
How cheap are they?
Like, you see them all the time.
Like,
I
no
don't
one buys
know
them
for
here.
Sure, but I know I see them literally every 5 seconds.
They're like 1,700 quid here.
Yeah, that probably sounds about right for over here.
I saw an E500. Me and Azza were talking about it the other day. There was an E500 wagon for sale for like $2,000 with 200,000 miles on it. I'm like, that would be fun for 5 minutes.
And then you remember, oh yeah, it's a 10-year-old it's a German car over the age of 10.
Yeah, I think it was like 15 years old. It was an E500 again, 200 Ks on the clock. So
German cars must be like designed to break exactly at 10 years.
I mean, BMW is literally BMW, Audi, and Mercedes are all basically the car manufacturer equivalent of Apple these days. So new model comes out, break. Have you heard about Volvo's thing?
Oh wait, is Volvo doing more good?
No, they're on about. They've got like a new weird, like, basically their leasing now works like phone contracts.
Well, Tesla's doing it, so we should do it too.
Yeah, but I think here's the difference. Tesla's incompetent.
Well, this is
Volvo
true.
probably could wrap their heads around it.
Oh no, we're not building enough cars. Fire up the tent.
Shit,
I mean, it could be
Elon,
worse.
We've got issues. We can't build enough cars. What are we gonna do? Sell flamethrowers.
Hey, just remember one thing. It could always be worse than Tesla. You could be Fairway Future.
Oh Jesus! It could be worse
Apparently,
than that.
they said
Could be
they're
worse than
finally.
that.
They said they finally have a factory ready to build cars, and to show this, they showed the frame of a car
Wow.
in an empty factory.
Hey, you know, it could be even worse than that.
Are you about to say, what is it, Helios?
Yes. You could be Helio Motors.
It could be worse.
Which is basically the modern day equivalent of Dale.
It is the modern day equivalent of Dale. The only difference is they don't have a trans woman as their boss.
That might do. The guy who runs it's called like Ely or something over. It could always turn out to be a woman.
Do it for Dale.
What was that other thing as well? That one that was like two-wheeled and looked like a Tic Tac on wheels?
I honestly don't know that one.
I don't know.
The only upstart car company that should have happened is that one who wanted to build like a 4-liter V10 coupe.
Yes.
Well, because any V10 that is a smaller displacement is automatically godly sounding. It's just one of those rules of engine sounds.
Yeah. I just hate that the Tesla thing where it's just like, shit, Elon, everyone's slating us in the news. Our manufacturer isn't good enough. What are we going to do? Say we're going to... And Elon's just like, tell them we're going to make trucks. What? Elon, what? What? So, we need to get our basic priorities straight. No, trucks. And
Elon's one of those guys where he seems like he has absolutely no idea what he's doing, but it somehow sort of kind of works as he does it. It's completely weird.
Well, he's like one of those fucking cultist guys from the 80s who was like, the world's ending, invest in a statue of me and I'll fly you to the moon. What did you call those?
I mean, he did shoot a car up into space. He would do it.
Yeah, he's like, shit, Elon, people are complaining about control issues with the Model S, what should we do? Say we want to build a supercar that can do 250 miles an hour and 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. Sir, the Model S can't even do 150. What fucking... What? No, it's gonna happen. I mean, it's gonna happen by 2020. Sir, I thought the Model 3 was supposed to come out by 2020. No, the Model 3 is gonna come out in 2016. Sir, that was 2 years ago. Make it happen.
Speaking of the Model 3, I did have one of the best moments at work like a month ago where it was literally like, I started seeing Model 3s popping up around, and I saw one that was in the parking lot. I was like, okay, that's interesting, I guess. And then another one shows up, and like the guy gets out of his, and then the guy who had his Model 3 literally just walks over to him because he was coming out of the store. Was like, hey, with his arms all out, like, so you got one too, man. It's like,
fucking, I hate Tesla.
Tesla owners are probably the biggest nerds out there.
Do you know I ruined Teslas for me?
What?
I saw a Model X on the road.
What, did it have a vanity license plate that said shocked?
No.
Or...
In my rearview mirror I saw it, and do you know what I said?
What?
Bear in mind it was head on because it's in my rearview mirror. I'm like, holy shit, that looks like the new Vauxhall Insignia. Oops. Well, that's been ruined forever. It looks like a Vauxhall. And now I'm thinking about it and looking at Teslas, I'm like, holy shit, they look like Vauxhalls.
The biggest problem I have with Tesla is when Elon Musk said, okay, we're taking off all the grills on our cars. I bet the designers all went, but we all designed them to have grills. Yeah, but now they don't.
I mean, that doesn't bother me.
So there's just like this...
I can understand why people like him, but it's like, holy shit.
He seems like a kind of cool guy.
He seems
but he's one of those kind of cool
clueless,
guys who doesn't... Yeah, it's weird.
And the worst bit is,
speaking of electric cars, that's...
You know what Tesla's set up to do, don't you?
What?
The whole point of them is not even to build cars. They just want to, like, have the infrastructure for electric cars. Like, they all use the same plug-in shit. That makes perfect sense. It's just the fact Elon doesn't know how to... You know what Elon's biggest issue is?
What?
He doesn't know how to keep his fucking mouth shut.
Basically. This has been proven on the internet multiple times.
Like, Elon, shut the fuck up. Your company's getting, like, excellent press because people are fucking stupid and buying your shit. Just shut the fuck up.
I mean, granted, Elon Musk has done something literally no other company has done in, like, forever. He's built a relatively mass production car company that sells to normal people, which literally has not happened since...
I mean, Dacia.
Well, you gotta think of it, not from a company that's like just started up out of a country that's developing and getting its own stuff. And if you literally have do you actually have anyone?
Well, I
mean,
mean,
Tucker
here, the thing
tried
is,
it,
in
and
this country, it doesn't seem as mind you, you're saying mass-produced. I was gonna say, you gotta remember, this is Britain. We've got like 50 different fucking car makers that have all made one-off fucking track car, and that's that.
Yeah, I said relatively mass production. The only person who even attempted that last time in America that I can think of was fucking Tucker.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Tesla people have ruined Tesla for me as well, because holy shit, Tesla people are fucking the worst in the world.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
It's like, what was that fucking one comment that made me lose my shit? When there's like a random Top Gear article about DV11, someone put, "Oh, that's about DV11, that's just a stinky Tesla." I was like, what?
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 I do get annoyed every time a Tesla person goes out and say, "See, who cares? It's just oil burning dinosaur. Electric is the future."
No, it isn't.
And then
Electric
they go on
is
like
not the future. We've got to find something that isn't electric, because electric doesn't fucking work.
hydrogen.
Yes.
Hydrogen.
You have two options. I mean, the problem is electric's so irrelevant that in the future we've got hydrogen, which is fucking great, and for the current we have these things called hybrids, which are great.
There's always one thing about electric cars I always wondered. If they kept developing since, they were like around
Holy shit,
since, like,
you actually have to
the
go through the full
1910s.
thing on this game.
Oh.
Huh. They
That
make
might
you
be like
actually
the
go
only
out
game
the
that
fucking-
forces you to do that.
I was so concerned there, I thought like, holy shit, is the game glitched out, is I'm just going to be driving around the entire track like this, but no. I've never gone in a pit stop on Laguna Seca in this game, so that was weird. In GT3 it just kicks you out.
Yeah.
That should confuse the shit out of the AI when they go in though, so that's a bonus for us. Also, apparently the Series 1 is leading.
No, not yet.
I don't know what happened to the Corvette C5.
I think the Series 1 just passed it.
Like, the
Because-
Series 1's that dot behind me, and then that... I don't know, maybe it went off course or something? I saw it being a little bit shaky earlier, so I don't know if he went off. But also, I don't know what the fuck that thing is in last place. I'm assuming it's like the Grand Sport or something.
It's probably or the GTO.
The last few times... Actually, yeah, it might be the GTO, because the GTO got fucked in the New York endurance we did. Actually, no, the car got fucked. Do you know... Actually, here's a surprise for you. New York endurance, right?
Yeah.
We had a GTO, Aston Martin V8 Vantage, Mustang SVT Cobra R, shit, what's the other cars in that race? Pagani Zonda, and something else. Do you know what one car...
One of
got
these
fucked
things is
over?
not like the others.
Yeah. Do you know what car got absolutely massively fucked over in that race?
Is it the Zonda?
No, it's the Aston. The
Oh.
Aston got decimated by the GTO, which has like 100...
Actually, I could believe that.
Yeah, but it's New York. It's a massive straight line speed track. On 450 or 600 horsepower V8 Vantage got destroyed by 320 horsepower GTO.
GTO.
Oh, and in the Nürburgring Endurance we watched an NSX fucking die, which was hilarious.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Yeah, that was great.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I want to know what that fucking thing is in last place. I wonder if it is the Grand Sport. Maybe the Grand Sport's just really crap in this game.
I mean, it's a C4 Corvette.
Nothing
It's
on
the
their end's pitted in yet, which is interesting to note as well. So it's a typical case of we always have to pit in, but we're way quicker than anything else, so what's it matter?
Yeah.
Who needs fuel economy when you can do a fast?
I mean, this program probably gets great fuel economy,
Sounds.
because it weighs nothing. I think these were still when TVR was making stuff with 6 cylinders, so
Yeah.
it probably gets decent.
Meanwhile, my TVR Mustang engine tuned by Cosworth.
That thing sounds
I mean, I'm
mean
not
as fuck,
complaining
though.
because it sounds great.
Yeah, did you see the fucking video of the Cerebro that has that engine in it?
Yes, it's great. I love it. I hope it actually goes to Le Mans just so I can hear a racing version of that engine.
Again, I saw that thing in public, and my god, it's beautiful. I think genuinely
That
it's one
feels
of
like
the only modern cars that I'm like super excited for, because it's just so nice.
I still really hope it goes to Le Mans just so, well, mostly so we actually have an interesting fucking manufacturer at Le Mans GT, which hasn't happened since.
Yeah, I just like how
I think the 1 year the like privately built Ford GT showed up
yeah.
in like 2011.
I just like it how it's a no bullshit car. It hasn't got any of this like, oh, hybrid electric fucking save the planet shit. It's like, it's just, it's getting back to the roots of TVR. It's just a mental car.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Built out of plastic in a fucking shed. It's great.
You know who really needs to go back to Le Mans?
Fiat Punto.
Morgan.
Oh.
I still love how Morgan's race car were also built of wood.
I hate Morgan.
Well, I know this,
Fucking Morgan's just...
but it still
Like
amuses me to
Morgan,
see.
I think like the way they make cars is cool as fuck.
Yeah, but they make cars from 1936.
Yeah.
Still... Isn't the Morgan 4.4 like the longest reigning car at this point?
It's the longest production car with no major changes throughout its history.
What's the longest with major changes?
The Chevy Suburban, I think.
Yeah, but I don't think the Ford... like... Yeah, but the Suburbans... I actually went through generations. I don't think the Morgan ever had generations. I think they just changed the engine every now and again.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I think
well,
literally
you
all
said
that...
without.
I
You
think
said
that
with
is-
major changes, so you know.
I think the only thing that changed with Morgan is they went from making their own engines to buying Rover engines to buying BMW engines.
Aren't they Ford engines now?
Nope, BMW.
BMW still. Yeah.
They've been... I think they just use BMW 6-cylinders.
We should crowdfund like Emile to go on a trip to the Morgan factory.
We
gotta
should
find out
crowdfund
what-
Morgan to make. I still remember that April Fool's joke Morgan played where it said they were going to make a hot rod and sell it, and people actually started trying to put down payments on it, and they had to say, this doesn't actually exist.
This... well, we found whatever we're lapping. Like, ridiculous... Whatever's fallen behind ridiculously. It's silver in colour.
So it's probably the GTO.
It is... Yeah, I think that's the GTO.
Yeah.
Yep, GTO.
Damn Australians not being able to handle our American tracks. What is this?
Yeah.
Go lose to an emu or something.
I mean, there was a joke fucking in the last one where they, there was a Camaro, a catfish Camaro that beat the GTO, and it's just like... So, the car that would eventually become the platform for the Camaro just got beaten by the old Camaro.
How does that work?
Doesn't.
I'm pretty sure the GTO was a decently quick car in real life.
Weight, maybe?
I don't
They
know.
have the same engine, they're both 5.7 litre V8, 300 and...
Because Chevy literally only knows like 2 different V8s.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
literally Catfish Camaro versus what would become the platform for 2010 Camaro.
The 2010 Camaro, which is actually Australian. The car from Transformers is an American muscle car that's actually riding on an Australian platform and is built in Canada. America.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like, pretty much all good American cars are built in Canada.
I mean, the Mustang's actually built in America. I think the modern generation Camaro is built in America again.
Well, the
Even though I
Camaro's
don't
on
like
a
the modern
American
Camaro.
platform now as well because it's running the same architecture. I think it was this. Oh, and the GTO is the first to pit as well.
Oh.
I think it's the ATS. I want to say.
I think it was the CTS and the ATS came out about the same time. They both run the same architecture.
Oh, they do. I thought the CTS was slightly different.
Nope, I think it's literally just a slightly bigger. Like they enlarged it slightly, but I don't think they call it any different.
I'm back.
Then again, GM is always weird with naming its platforms too. This is nothing new.
No.
We were talking about that earlier, wasn't we?
What?
Well, I mean, we're just talking about Camaro.
Yeah, we were talking about
every
dead brands earlier.
Craigslist X likes to call it the Camaro.
Hmm.
I love it every single time I see Camaro misspelled in like a Craigslist ad.
Camaro.
It brings joy to my heart. Yes, Camaro.
There's nothing. I was on Craigslist earlier and I saw Volkswagen. VOLTSWAGN.
Usain Volkswagen.
I mean, you missed the Veep, so...
Yeah, that too.
The Veep
But
and
guys,
then what was
remember, you
there?
can't spell Volkswagen without swag.
There was the Veep, and then... Was it a Ferrari Dino replica made out of Volkswagen Beetle?
It was.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's been a replica for everything made out of Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
like a Dino made out of a Beetle. And then the
Beano.
fucking, the Veep, where it was like a fucking Willis Jeep built on a Beetle platform.
The Veep.
It was rear-engined and everything.
Yeah.
It
Tickle
was
your willy.
stupid. It had a great name though, Veep. Veep Veep.
One of my favorite things was this this Dutch racing series watch. And it's mostly just like random ass cars building up because it's not like very professional or everything. But there's one team that runs they run a silhouette BMW Z4. So you know what they officially call it?
What?
The
What?
Silhouette.
Oh, that's pretty clever, I guess.
It's really not, but it's funny to see anyway.
Yeah.
That's the same series where someone runs a Viper competition coupe, but it's been rebodied and LS swapped.
So it's not a Viper competition coupe anymore.
Yeah, it's weird. It has like a fake Aston Martin grille too. It's a strange thing.
Oh, by the way, Deracer,
Yeah.
pissed off LRC earlier.
How?
Found a Nissan 200SX with a turbo and a manual for $2,000. And also, guess what?
What?
Can be insured by me. It is
But it's a
£78 a
Sylvia,
month.
so no.
It's £78 a month, aka £1 more than the Impreza is.
Yeah.
Despite having, you know, 200 horsepower.
How is the
rear-wheel drive.
Sylvia's insurance so cheap in Britain?
I don't know.
It's a Sylvia.
Sylvia Series 1 supercharged! Again, I was telling... I've come to the theory, conclusion, that the more reliable a car is at the moment, the more it costs to insure, hence why Hondas and Lexuses are really expensive, but like... other shit isn't.
Fiat Coupe.
Yeah, Fiat Coupes I can insure easily, Mazda RX-8s are easy. Stuff like that.
It's basically just down to how stupid are the people who buy this car on average.
Yes. Yeah, it's like the more
Yeah.
How
sensible
hard
the
the
person
parts
is that
to
buys
find.
it, the more it should cost to insure. Oh, there's the Grand Sport. Or Chevrolet Corvette. Grand Sport! C4.
Grand Sport! I'm still annoyed that the fucking Chevy Transverse has Grand Sport stripes on its
Oh,
rims.
At least they're not on the fenders, sweetheart.
I don't know. On the rims is almost stupider.
It's stupider, yeah, but would you be more angry if they were on the...
I don't know, because it's
Speaking
such a
of which, bye-bye
weird
Chevy Transverse.
The Traverse. It's existed for a while.
Isn't that just a crossover thing? Or is it an
Yeah, it's
SUV?
like the full-size crossover
Oh, hey.
SUV thingus.
I am now 56 seconds in front of the Corvette,
Yay.
and he
Corvette.
hasn't pit yet. So what we're finding out is
And-
LSs get fucking wrecked by the might of the TVR.
Are you using a TVR Camaro or something?
TVR T350C. In
The C is important.
the weird green.
This
blue.
is silent.
The C is silent.
I mean,
Right,
technically no
so-
one calls it T350C, so... Then again, I don't know if C was a trim level. It might have been.
Oh no, I think TVR just like putting random letters on the name of their cars.
There's
I
the
mean,
Dodge
there's the
Viper
T400.
SRT10, he's pitting in.
I mean, there was the TVR T400R.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. This leather
So
sounds
basically
cool.
the
Let's put it on the end of our car.
So basically what you're saying is the TVR-T range was like the Lotus Evora, where they have just a gazillion different versions of it.
Yeah.
Granted, the T400R, the R might just stand for race because,
Could we just
Well.
say the Evora line was fucking stupid?
Yeah.
I mean, it still is since it's still being made.
Like, they have the Evora, then they had the Evora S, which was okay, and then they did... What was it? It was the 350, I think, or was it like the 360 or something?
There's like a 350. There's a GTC. There was a GTC. There's a lot of stuff. I don't keep track of Lotus.
The only
Mostly-
recent... I do remember the recent ones, though, because they had the Lotus Evora 390, the Lotus Evora 400, and now they have the Lotus Evora 410 GT.
Let's just have power figures as names, so we don't actually have to try.
And while I don't
you know?
exactly remember, I think they might have already confirmed one called the Lotus Evora 420.
Yeah.
Weed.
Or 430, I can't
Oh,
remember.
what?
420. Who?
It's like... I mean, to be fair to them, they're extracting power out of a Camry engine, so...
You know, I just did think of something.
Mm.
The engine code, the check engine
Oh,
code
there's
for
the
the
C5.
catalytic converter going bad is literally PO420. So when your car's having exhaust problems, it's doing the dang.
Yes. La da 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 da. It's the motherfucking D-O-double-G.
Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg.
People would still think Snoop Dogg said to smoke weed every day, and you want to punch them in the face repeatedly.
Yeah, it's just a sound clip on it.
It's Nate Dogg saying it.
Nate Dogg.
Nate
Rip
Dogg.
Nate Dogg.
There's only one
Nate
thing I
Dogg.
remember about Nate Dogg.
What?
He did a song called... He did a song with Eminem. And it was the Modern Warfare 2 trailer song.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
What?
It's like a raps, a caps, and a film.
I wanted to be able to set the steering angle with the drift suspension to 0 degrees, but they don't let you do that.
What's the lowest you can go?
1
40.
degree. 40. Oh.
Wow.
I wanted to have a car on rails.
So you wanted a Dodge Demon.
Ah, yeah.
I mean, you can make a front-wheel drive car out of an all-wheel drive car. So.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm trying to build up a AMT Javelin because I really like it. I don't know why.
No, the Javelin, I just chuck it. I just usually get the Javelin, chuck it in the nearest destruction derby paint job I can find and leave it.
I actually
I always
really
wonder why the Javelin is so crappy handling in Forza.
I never found it
Why'd
too
you
bad. I think I drove it recently for something.
Aren't
Really
you dad
fucking
like the
fun.
way the Javelin drove in Forza?
Oh, is it something I drove for like that episode with wheel spin cars?
Well,
Yeah.
probably.
I might have done. I'll check my notes in a minute when I pit next.
Yeah, I just remember you didn't like the Javelin that much when you drove
Might
it.
have done actually, I don't know. All the muscle cars for me sort of just blend into one sort of weird boaty mess.
That's
I
why
mean,
I'm
Lost Rail 2, if it's like right, it should be an actual decent handling car because it's Trans Am.
We'll find out in the muscle car episode. Which I don't know, but that might be after supercars because I've got modern supercars to finish.
Americans, we could make cars that turn left, but all of you forgot about them.
And I've only literally driven one car for the modern supercars, and my exact reaction to the time it made was holy fucking shit.
guys.
It was a
What?
car, it was a car which I used to hate. But now it turns out it's actually a lot better than it was. That's good.
I'm gonna see if I can break a record on
I'm
time
gonna see if I
attack.
can not crash.
You just
C-class,
failed.
The soft full in
Fucking
the
hell.
rain.
I'm
Come
gonna
on,
see if I can win
Sign,
under
you're
caution.
coming with me.
I take the world's easiest PB. World record. Shit.
Yeah, okay. No car. I mean, no driver. That's...
When the roof comes off, when the lights go away, can shoot from there.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
win
yeah,
under
that's
caution. I'm happy.
Yeah. Sorry, that's one of the only Eminem songs I remember. The other one's the one in fucking Black Ops 1 where he screams, "I need 2 extension cords to measure my dick. Fuck, my dick's big." Like, what?
I mean, I always just forget about Dre because
Random
No.
crate cars, AMC Javelin, odd gears, muscle. That was my exact quote from that car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, forgot about Dre's video. It was great just because of the fucking intermission in it. I was just in my house listening to my Will Smith TV, and I heard scream.
I'm happy.
Everyone's Will Smith. There's the Grand Sport. Bye bye, Grand Sport.
Oh god, I forgot these things don't rev because they're muscle cars.
Will Smith doesn't have to cuss on his album.
Did
to
you
sell
change the
records.
gearbox as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a crucial thing you have to do with muscle cars.
Oh yes.
I mean, who needs more than 3 years? Like, seriously, you're just asking for too much.
I mean, that's not. I mean, the issue is most of them are limited to like 120 miles an hour.
Drag racing,
The
bruh.
Buick GSX is like literally 100, but around Top Gear it wasn't too bad because that's literally where it tops out anyway.
But bro, drag racing. Drag racing.
The one with the worst gearbox in the world is the Jeep Grand Wagoneer.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I get the
the-
feeling no one really planned on anyone tracking a Grand Wagoneer.
It's actually
Do I
really.
have positive
the-
lines?
The thing I love about the Grand Wagoneer is it's a fantastic handling car. Like, for whatever reason in Forza,
Gearbox.
all Jeeps are really excellent to drive. Or like the old Jeeps. Like, the Willis Jeep is also phenomenal.
Ah,
They're just really grippy and really fun. For some reason.
Well, I can apparently hang with the Subaru Impreza in a straight line down Mulsanne.
I mean, it is a muscle car, but the one thing it's supposed to be good at.
It's supposed to do a straight line and drop panties.
I want to see
I mean,
if I
it never
can.
did the last one very well, unless they were male.
I mean, if we're talking about the actual 60s, I mean, I bet them Vietnam panties were all being dropped.
I still love that fucking story about Vietnam.
Nam.
That one where they dropped a 1200 horsepower muscle car because they were like, yeah, you lot are killing yourselves too much when you go back. Learn to drive this and then you can buy a muscle car. And now Bill Goldberg has that car. I watched an episode of his show once, it was pretty good. He like spent like 2 minutes talking about wrestling and the rest of it is like, yeah, my muscle cars. Like,
I still remember when Bill Goldberg used to host Bull Run.
he was like doing his fucking, he was on podcast with Stone Cold and he was just like, yeah, around me I got 3 GSXs, I got a couple of Mustangs, a couple of Camaros over there, there's a Charger over there, a couple of Challenge. Basically he just has a lot of muscle cars.
I wonder what would happen if you ever asked Bill Goldberg, hey man, would you buy a Supra, bruh?
Oh Jesus. I think he's got a Supra, Braun Strowman's got a Supra.
Oh,
Does he?
huh.
Yeah. He posted it on Instagram.
Nice.
He's got a black Supra that he dropped into a tuning company.
Nice.
It's like,
VIS.
Braun, you man, you good? There's a bit of Braun in all of us, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where that Braun is, and I don't know much about the guy other than
Braun.
Braun.
Did you ever watch the John Cena car show? That was pretty good.
Yeah, that didn't really.
It's pretty good.
YouTube
can't
car
do it
shows
anymore, though,
really
because he
don't.
spoke with fucking Nikki Bella, which is a shame. I really wanted him to do a video on his Superbird. His video on his Jeep was funny. Because he still has like the first vehicle he bought with a paycheck, and it's like this ratty ass Jeep Wrangler
I mean,
with like a
I guess he also.
Respect.
I guess he also joins the party with Ludacris and keeping their first quote-unquote nice car.
Oh yeah, him with his fucking Acura Legend. That Acura, didn't they like rebuild it or something in like 2012?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
The Legend's a weird looking car. I kind of like it.
I saw a 2-door Legend at work a few days ago.
There's a
It's
Legend
like I
for
like
sale
it,
too,
but
though.
it's weird as hell at the same time.
Yeah, the rear end's really weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like pushed in. That
It's like I have to
guy
think.
on
It's like
YouTube
whenever I see a 2-door Legend, I have to remember that it's a Legend because the rear end just looks so different to the 4-door for some reason.
That guy on YouTube who I watch who's got the TSX did like a video with a guy who has a Legend and they both like did 500,000 miles at the same time or something. They both did 555,555 miles at the same time.
Nice.
It's like sat there like 1994 Acura Legend 55555, and then 2005 Acura TSX 55555. And it's like, how was that managed to do that?
What's the point?
How has a TSX managed to do 550,000 miles in the space of 12 years?
10 years? 12 years? Where, I mean, where's my mom's expedition almost at? It's at like 480 something thousand, if I
How long she
think
had it?
correctly. I think it's going. Yeah, it's going to be 12 years soon.
Has it been since new?
Yeah, since new.
Shit, what has she done with it?
She just drives it. That's pretty much it.
Meanwhile, I'm sat here and it's like I've literally put 2,000 miles on my Impreza since I bought it 18 months ago.
Built for tough. Oh, I mean, my mom's a teacher and she has a job, so.
I mean, I have a job, you fucking cretin.
I mean,
Listen, my Explorer's about 13 years old and it's got like 180 something thousand miles on it.
what have we actually done with the expedition? We drove it down to Florida once. I remember that.
It's like test drive. He said like, oh yeah, in 4 years I put 51,000 miles on this Ranger. I was like, how the fuck?
What?
Well, the thing is that both my parents don't really live like that. Work right down the street. It's usually like a 30, 40 minute drive. Like my dad's work is probably like a 45-minute drive away.
Yeah,
he doesn't
you
even
see,
work in the same state.
That's more of an American thing. Like, here, I literally drive like a mile and a half to work. And then a mile and a half.
Well, I mean, I do too. That's also because we both have retail jobs, which means we just pick the closest place.
Yeah. I picked like the second
I
or
don't have
third
a job
closest
yet.
place.
Job yet, which I'm lucky for now.
Yeah, but yeah, it's
I mean,
like,
but you don't have money.
I know.
I mean, he has
still.
a car, so.
Do it for the love of money. Why do they have any hand-me-down cars? Because my dad wrecks all of his before he gets a new one.
Well, I mean,
My
I had a
car's a
Volkswagen
car,
Polo, but it was a piece of shit, so that went in favour of the Panda, so. Ow, ow.
Jesus Christ.
GTO! GTO!
Yo.
GC, you're about to get lapped again, Sunshine. Get out of my fucking way, nerd.
Oh.
Piece of shit. Not even a voxel. They're worth something nowadays. Sorry, Ezra.
Yeah.
Your dreams
I
of
won't.
over in a voxel Monaro aren't.
Nah.
Fucking.
I'm not too heartbroken.
But yeah, I don't know how the fuck you do 550,000 miles
No.
in the space of 12 years.
It's not like that fucking time I was in year 7 and I had a crush on this girl, so I told my mate.
Oh, is this
and then he
before
just
gay?
went up. Yeah.
There was
Well, I
life
think-
before gay? Hold on. I thought you were supposed to be born gay, that's the way life works. Ow.
I hadn't figured myself out. But like, I had a crush on this girl, so I was like, I went up to my mate and I'm like, I really like this girl, but I don't know if she likes me back. What do I do? So the fucker just goes up to her and says, Oi, my mate's got a crush on you, and then walks off.
What did she say?
She didn't like it. I can't blame her. My friend was very blunt about it.
I once got told a story. Yeah, kids always did that in school though.
Yeah.
And half of it was joke and half of it was real. I didn't pay attention to any of that. Anyways, I once got told this story about a kid, right? And apparently he went up to this other guy and was like, oh, that girl you hang around with, she's really cute. Can you introduce me or not? And then he literally turned around to him and said, you know it's a guy, right? He's just got long hair. And the kid was like, oh. And yeah, it was actually just a guy with like ridiculously long hair.
Oh.
I saw a picture of myself from like 8 years ago yesterday.
Oh,
I had
that's
like
a Halloween
really
experience.
fucking emo-y haircut. I was like, what the fuck? Like, appearance-wise, haven't really changed much. I was just like, holy shit, that hair. Yeah. It's more bushy now.
Yay.
I just look like the sort of person who's got to be on like one of those news programs for murdering like school children or something.
Oh.
That's fine. After all, it probably gonna do that for the
No,
memes.
you're not.
No, for the memes.
Oh,
I'll just say
fine then.
Lizard Squad did it.
Fucking remember them,
No,
mate.
fucking Lizard Squad.
Lizard Squad.
Aren't they like the fuckers that hacked PSN or something?
Yeah.
And like no one cared.
Also, wait, I'm the world's fastest C-class driver at Le Sarthe in the rain. Are you proud of me?
No, not all.
Okay, that's fine.
Go set a time on Top Gear so I can fucking decimate you.
No, I can't be asked. Because people actually drive Top Gear, I want an uncontested world record.
I like that fail race video idea. I should do that. In Forza 4 they did like unlikely leaderboard cars where they just went to the leaderboards like no on set and was like, yeah, let's just see how far up the leaderboards we can get.
Yeah. I saw that.
Yay!
Wow.
I'm the best in the world!
I'm gonna just beat your time just because fuck you.
Posing in neon for time to beat.
What car did you use?
An AMC Javelin
I'm gonna use a stock Lincoln Continental.
that I have not tuned in the fucking slide. Aside from just putting suspension on it, I haven't fucked with it or anything. Oh yeah, and the gear.
25.
That's the time you have to beat.
25.
509.077. Wait.
As a
Yeah?
big fan of M25, yeah.
Yeah?
Beastie Boys going out of style. Waking up before I get to sleep, cause I'll be rocking this party 8 days a week. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh, my mic randomly disconnected.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
mic
but-
was having all sorts of issues.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're alright.
No.
Okay. Azza, I have a challenge for you.
What?
You have to try to set a world record lap time at a stock Dodge SRT4.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, perfect.
Go like Lasaf C-Class Night.
Can I put a fake ACR sticker on it?
Does it actually not have an ACR sticker on it anymore?
I want a fake one though.
But
I
yeah,
actually saw SRT4 ACR like a few months ago. I was just like, oh hey, I should just say I saw an ACR and then give no further context to what I actually saw.
Oh yeah, there it is. The Hemi 5.7 litre. Yeah. Tuning and upgrades.
So someone needs to put like a fucking mesothelioma lawyer counseling agency like race car livery on it.
There we go. Completely stopped.
I can't get over that fucking 480,000 miles in an expedition. Jesus. I
mean,
mean, to be fair, I don't know how I couldn't tell your mother was a teacher before the fucking expedition.
I mean, yeah, but well, my mom actually has her degree in psychology.
Yeah, expedition
Which
driver.
explains it. Yeah.
Because teachers aren't too well paid, but they like big cars.
Just as an aside, this is the car I'm going to be running.
What is the most interesting car any of my teachers ever had? Oh yeah, my fucking tech ed teacher. He had a Boss 302.
The only car I,
I
know
never
about
saw
any
him
of
with
my,
it, but
the only car I ever knew about any of my teachers having was a BMW 1 Series, which
There was-
apparently was owned by my ICT driver, and the only reason I knew that is because he told a story about how his pregnant wife took it for a car wash and forgot to shut any of the windows.
how?
I don't know, but the car got soaked, basically.
At least anyway.
And because of
There
course
was
it was
8
him, he was just like, my new 30 grand BMW got soaked. Okay.
There,
Right, let's do this, motherfucker.
there was a teacher at my high school who had a first generation Firebird. I don't know who it was, but it was parked out in the teacher lot occasionally.
Teresa, if I
Yeah.
actually manage to do this, what will I get?
My admiration and complete respect for
That
the
sounds
next
fine.
2 minutes.
That's fine.
My college tutor had a Volvo V40,
Oh.
which broke down within 2 weeks. Which
Oh
was
my god, I
hilarious.
forgot I put angry eyebrows on this.
Because it had push button start and he didn't pay extra to have the key inserted in, and the electrics apparently just stopped and didn't let him into the car or start the car or anything. So
That is electric push button starts can be weird like that. I think my dad's that was one of the things that went wrong with my dad's S600.
the only other car thing I remember in college is like this guy that went to college. He was like obsessed with like German luxury cars.
That's
Which
a
I,
lot
like,
of people.
Understand now because he's like 23 and he was able to insure whatever the fuck, and I was like, wow, how can you insure all that? And now it's sort of become immediately clear how you can do that now. And he had
he
a
rich?
Mercedes-Benz C-Class, and I'm not joking, on Facebook he held a funeral for it. He's like, I'm gonna miss you, baby. It was like this 1999 C-Class. And then he bought an Audi A6, which he described as shit, so then he bought an E-Class. He was like fucking, he was weird, he was. He like had the body and look of a 45-year-old accountant, despite being, or like, not accountant, like a sex pest. Like he had the button shirts and all the hair on the fucking chest and everything showing at all times.
I mean, in his defense, the 1999 C-Class is a pretty good-looking car.
I mean, it's a good looking car, but he had like a C180 and he held like a funeral for it.
Holy fuck, this car
He like
needs
did a
different
post on it where it was just like, goodbye my baby, I love you. I think like
I
the
mean, maybe it was
gearbox-
like his first car or something. You know,
No, it wasn't. His
sentiment.
first car was a Fiesta. And then apparently he had like 3 different C-Classes afterwards. Oh, he had like a Fiesta, then I think he said he had a Focus. Oh, there was another card story I remember from college as well. He was the one who told me about one of his mates, who's a guy at college as well, he was like 26, about why he doesn't drive. Because
Why?
apparently he got a job and he decided to blow all his money on a Focus ST. This was back in like when they first came out, right?
Yeah.
And he like fucking literally the first drive home apparently he bombed it through a village, got clocked by a cop car doing 120 and instantly lost his license.
Nice.
Good job.
So he wasn't able to drive.
The only real car story I have from college is just being carted around by some dude in his Chevy Sonic Turbo.
I remember finally being able to cart people around to McDonald's in my Volkswagen after 4 months. Or like 4
So
months
far,
remaining
I've
on
only-
college, we'd just go to McDonald's in the fucking Volkswagen.
Fuck McDonald's, eat Burger King.
So far, I've only carted around one friend in my car.
Yeah, I do it on the regular.
I'm still waiting for the day where I have more than 2 people being carted around, just so I can.
Woo! Am I
not
the
tell
only one
them
that
that
gets
their
like a
door's
slight
locked.
joy from carting people around?
Oh no, I enjoy it.
I do too. I
You
just
know what
want
else
to.
I enjoy? Telling
What?
people that they can fuck off and get their own ride because the RX-7 only has 2 seats and I'm sitting in one of them.
I mean, I have a better reason for wanting to cart people around. It's just if I have more than 2 people, someone has to sit in the back seat, and then I could just conveniently forget to tell them that they can't open up the rear doors.
Oh yeah, right, cop car.
Anyway,
I think I've carted around like a couple of friends. I had to do a funeral run once and with like 5 people in the Impreza.
Did you manage to fit the casket in the back too?
No.
I
It
had
was
to
quite a
cart
tight
around.
squeeze to get 5 people in it, to be honest with you.
No, he just strapped the.
I wish I could say the same thing about Sasha Grey, but
The dog was cute.
So, Azza, what were you about to say to me?
So I've taken your challenge and I've only gone and done it.
Wait, you did
How many
already?
people are on that leaderboard?
2.
You'll see.
3.
You'll see.
1.
What track?
Silverstone International at night.
One.
That's what AK
Hey.
did as well. AK was like, look at me, I'm on top of the world. I'm trying to do like a Scottish
How to
accent.
trick people into thinking the Dodge SRT4 as a leaderboard car.
No, everyone knows what the leaderboard cars are. Everyone's known
Yeah.
what the leaderboard cars have been for since like 2011
This is actually kind of true.
because they've never changed.
Hello, Mr. 037. How you doing?
97 Civic. The 037's actually got worse and worse throughout the years.
Really?
Last in 33
Yeah, because they
Sedan.
boosted its PI at some point.
Yeah. But the 33 Sedale, yeah.
Because the trick with the 037 used to be like, it used to be dominant in C-Class and B-Class in Forza 4. But because they
Yeah.
rebalanced C-Class to just be top of PI, like 500 in Forza 5, that kind of ruined it a little bit.
Yeah.
And ever since then it's got slightly worse.
I mean, it could have. There was worse cheats you could do. I remember back when Forza Le Mans was a thing on Forza 4, I would always take a Viper GTSR and just put it on drag tires.
Oh
And race
yeah.
that new car because the classification was weird for that car.
If I remember rightly, I think the modern Mini, or the old Mini, and the Alana, like the current leaderboard.
I can never drive an old Mini in Forza. It's impossible for me.
I can. They're pretty fun cars to stock.
It's just I really do not like front wheel drive that much in Forza.
I love it.
It's never meshed well with how I drive, which is I have to
You're
get
one
off
of
the
the
gas
common
at
people
some
that
point.
prefer oversteer, aren't you?
I prefer
What do I hear
It's
with
a-
you do?
whenever I set up a car, it's
Wow.
almost always set up to be balanced enough where I'm not getting either understeer or oversteer.
You see, I like that.
But I don't
but
really
I
like
always go
either.
for understeer.
I try to just get a knife edge.
I just like going around tracks fast without having to worry about the fucking car trying to kill me.
I like my car trying to kill me.
I do.
I mean, your car did just try to kill you, so I guess it checks out.
Oh yes, the SLT4 needs a diff.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
yes,
shit.
it does. I mean, it could be worse. It could always add a Dodge Caliber SRT4.
I think it got beaten in my... No, actually no, in Top Gear Laps the Shelby Omni wasn't very good either.
No.
Well, I mean, it was the world's fastest hot hatch at the time because America.
It's freedom.
Yeah, but it sort of got its
Because
ass
it goes
kicked.
like hell. Some more.
I think it beat a Corsa though recently, so that's good. I guess you could say that's Corsa for man, fucking-
Please stop.
I'm gonna knock myself out.
Corsa for congratulations, really.
How much
Of
horsepower
course,
does
you try and knock yourself
Caliber
out.
SRT4 actually make? Why does the Caliber SRT4 make 285
I know, I
horsepower?
want one just for that. I want to drive one just to see how horrific it is.
I hear it has like the worst torque steer in any hot hatch probably ever to exist.
Nope, there's one car that will always beat that in understeer.
Is that a Vauxhall?
Yeah, there's the Vectra VXR.
Well, I said hot hatch.
Did you ever see the Top Gear review of that though?
I did see the Top Gear episode
It's
of
fucking
it.
great.
But I thought we were talking specifically hot hatch, so
I mean, the Astra has that too.
yeah.
But yeah, that fucking Vectra where he's like sat there at full lock and the car's just continually on. It's like, yeah!
I mean, but
Can I
even though
admit
it's a
something
Vauxhall,
really
this is a
stupid?
Dodge.
I have something stupid for you as well.
What?
There's actually a Vectra VXR for sale around here and it's in budget. I'm like, if I ever want to die, like if I want to kill myself and have an excuse as to like cover it up and make it look like it was accidental, a Vectra VXR is the best way to do that because you can say he just tried going to work and then all of a sudden building.
No. What you need?
No, Emile, that's not even remotely close. Well, see, what we need to do is you need to go buy that red 200SX, export it to America, and then I'm going to send you a 240SX convertible. And you need to go drive over near Boost's place because it'll have super admins, and then it'll just be like, yep, drive-by shooting.
Are you still salty about that?
Wrong. He is still salty about that.
Good.
No, the 200SX. I can
No.
bring it over if you
I
want. If you like
I
pay me
almost-
$3,000 for it and pay for the import fees, I will quite gladly buy you that and chuck it at the nearest port of your choice.
Yeah, might possibly. Keep it earmarked. I might come back to that. All I know is that I'm getting massive fucking amounts of pay for the hours that I'm going to be working this upcoming week. So yeah,
Was
I
it
could
you that
probably-
wanted the 240, or did you want to give someone else the 240? I don't remember.
No. The reason that I brought up the 240 is because Boost hates said 240.
Oh, so you're basically saying buy that in exchange for
Yeah,
that,
I'm
park
going
it
to
outside
buy
Boost's
the
house
coupe.
and give him the keys.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah.
because he would try to kill us all.
He's already trying. He
Don't
just
kill me.
Well, take his dad
Boom.
BMW in part exchange, like they did at the worst car in the history of the world ever. Where they're like, let's take his Mustang in favour of the SC430. I like how fucking defensive Car Frog got over that video. They're like, oh, the SC430 isn't the worst car in the history of the world, and you're like, you're missing the point of the... Did you not watch it? They're not saying it's the worst car in the world because it's the worst car in the world. They're saying it's the worst car in the world because the brand should have known better. And to be fair, yes, I know the SC430 is supposed to be a cruiser, so technically they're wrong on that, but still, it wasn't a good car.
I want to buy an SC430 and put Dobbs on it.
That's probably what it's really good for.
I can't wait until they go really fucking cheap because they're shit.
They're not going down as much as you'd think. I don't think they're going to become Chrysler Crossfire cheap.
No, but
Because you
still.
can buy like Crossfires for like 1,500 quid. That have like rust issues because Chrysler. Hey, it's our first spin out, which is pretty incredible it took this long in the TVR.
Wait.
You spin me right round, baby.
Oh,
right
by the
round.
way, LRC.
What?
Car.
Car. It's a TVR.
It's the Sagaris
there-
before
it-
it got swole.
It's the proto Swaggerus.
Do you know, I think that's what I'm going to call this fucking episode.
What, proto Swaggerus?
No, make a joke out of fucking Michael McCrudden and call it before they were swole.
Motherfucker.
Fucking Michael
just-
McCrudden before they were dead. He's a funny guy though. Apparently all the information he uses in his videos is completely wrong as well. Good on Michael McCrudden. I was about to say this would be the only endurance I don't use B-Spec, but to be quite honest I'm getting bored of driving, so I might use B-Spec in a minute.
How many A-Spec points are you going to get from this race?
10.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
I don't think we're
A-Spec-
ever going to get any more A-Spec points in this game, to be honest with you. I think the time for A-Spec points is done. Maybe from like the final Enduro in the game, but...
Okay, I had to order pizza. What are we doing?
Did you accidentally?
You order bring me some.
No.
You fucking
I've already
prick.
ordered. I've already got my pizza.
Get us.
I can't actually complain, I had pizza for breakfast.
Burger.
Why?
Because the
You
pizza
think
shop
pizza
gets...
for breakfast is like a mortal sin?
Well, they sent us an extra garlic bread yesterday, so I was just like, fuck it, I'll have that for breakfast, put it in the oven. Pretty nice.
That's
I mean,
perfect.
if any of you guys want to mooch a few slices off of mine, it's pepperoni and bacon.
Can I get a burger?
I don't really like bacon on pizzas.
What? Well,
I can see, like, I can only eat bacon on pizza for so long before I get tired of it. Don't want it on there.
I'm a simple guy, I like pepperonis. And olives.
We're in mushroom, man.
Wait,
Lovely.
you actually like olives
Oh,
on your
I fucking
pizza?
adore olives. You can't have a pizza
I like-
without olives. Every like stereotypical picture of a pizza has olives on it.
I don't understand why, because I literally have
It's an
never
Italian
seen
food.
anyone order a pizza. But I've
Italian.
never seen anyone order a pizza with actual olives on it, unless it's my dad.
You know
I
what
work
the
at a
weird thing
pizza
is?
store. I'm here to tell you, it's more common than you think.
You know what the weird thing is?
What?
Until about 15 years ago in the UK, it was common practice.
Huh.
Like the pizza shop my dad used to work at was olives all the time. But for some reason, about 10, 15 years ago, despite the fact all the brochures and everything have olives on them, no one does them. Like, it's on vegetarians, and obviously it's an optional extra, which I choose. I just like them. I just think they complement pizza well, because they're, like, sort of juicy.
The only person I know who eats it is my dad, because he likes getting pizza supremes whenever he eats pizza, because my dad literally eats anything.
I mean, he's a big bastard basketball player, so... Is it former basketball player, or
Former
what is he now?
firefighter.
Where were the... Oh, I got to do Michael McCrudden on your dad before they were famous. Or after they were famous, I should say.
I mean, he's actually doesn't do actual firefighter anymore. He's like the guy who like makes sure all the stations aren't falling apart and all that kind of stuff.
Are falling apart?
Aren't.
He's like sat there just like, shit, I need some entertainment for the day. Just like set fire to a wheelie bin.
Nah, he just drives around in a Silverado, basically. Goes to all the stations, like, okay, I have to order this now because you stupid bastards fucked up.
Yeah, drives around in the Silverado and then brings it home when he realises it's better than the Chrysler.
I mean, that is what's parked outside the house right now since the Chrysler's dead.
What happened to the Chrysler? Why is it dead?
He just said it broke down on the Woodrow Wilson Bridge. He didn't say how it broke down.
Is it still there?
No, it's not still on the Woodrow Wilson Bridge.
He's just like left it there, like fuck this piece of shit.
Nah, he's getting it checked out.
When's he buying a new car?
I don't know. I just know he's probably not going to let me anywhere near buying it.
And before buys a Hellcat.
I mean, my dad, the only reason my dad got the S600 is because he foolishly took me there and my freshman high school brain thought, this has twin turbo V12. He must get
Could
this.
be worse.
What?
I bought my stepdad a Peugeot 308.
Well, that is worse.
Because we looked at it and went, yeah, that's not bad. It's alright, isn't it?
Well, my dad was looking at here was what my dad was looking at. A Ford Flex, because, well, I mean, the Ford Flex is good, and I constantly remind him of this whenever I see a Ford Flex.
Fucking, with my mother, we was like suggesting like small cars, like 500s and stuff. And then randomly at the dealership, there's now for Romeo Mito, and she's like, oh my god, that thing's really good. I was like, I forgot those exist. They're alright, I think.
Yeah. He was also thinking about getting a new car, so I was like, yeah, Mazda 6.
Yeah, can't go wrong with the Mazda 6. We've got one.
Yeah.
I think
But
the Mazda 6
you know,
is like the default world thing for need a decent car. Okay, Mazda 6 exists, cool.
I mean, you know, it is basically the best mid-size sedan right now. Or premium sedan for you guys over the pond because...
No, it's not a premium.
Yes.
It's not a premium.
Yeah.
It's in the same situ as the Mondeo and the Insignia.
What do you call those then? Because I know you don't call them mid-size.
They
because...
are... I think they're just called saloon car. Actually, I think they do call them... I think they call them mid-spec family saloon. I think that's what Honest John calls them or something. And the Honda Accord is technically a mid-size family executive segment car.
Is it because it's not actually a sedan anymore?
No, this is the Accord I'm looking at, the four-door. Because it's like, well, that's where the Passat and the Audi A4 lives, so...
Why does the Passat live there?
Because technically the Passat is a premium saloon.
Even though it's legitimately the worst out of all of them.
I'm gonna try and find this fucking thing, hold on.
I remember when we went down to Mexico, we had a Passat as a rental car, and it was the worst piece of shit to drive. Like, we had when we were trying to park it in the parking garage at the hotel, my dad had to make like a 15-point turn to even get it into the space because it had no turning radius whatsoever.
Mazda simply decided to make the best mass market family car. There you go. Mass market family car.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, because Mazda's been good at making things that shouldn't be interesting nowadays. Hell, when people are when people like car magazines are going like, "Wow, this Mazda CX-9 is pretty fun to drive." You know, they just
Okay.
Yeah.
Euro car segment. They have a thing.
You know, when I was
Okay,
trying
we
to get my
have the mini cars, small cars, medium cars, large cars, executive cars, luxury cars, sport utility cars, multi-purpose cars, and sports cars.
Ah.
And comparing it with yours, what does it say?
Well, we have. I can't remember what the first one is. Is it micro car over here or?
American English. Okay, so our city car class super mini is what you call subcompact.
Subcompact, that's what it is.
What we call small family car is called compact car in America, or as they call it, small car.
Yeah.
In the UK, the large family car is the mid-size car. In the UK, compact executive car. In America, that's entry-level luxury car. Everything is an executive car, but the difference for you lot is you call it full-size car and mid-size car. That's the split.
Well,
Luxury
full-size
car
would be
in
like my
America is
Taurus.
full-size luxury car. Grand Tour is Grand Tour. Supercar, convertible is convertible. Roadster is roadster. Mini MPV doesn't exist in America. Compact MPV is called
Oh,
MPV.
yeah.
Large MPV is called minivan. Van is called cargo van. Minibus is called passenger van. Mini 4x4 is called mini SUV. Compact SUV is compact SUV. Large 4x4 is mid-size and full-size for you. And pickup covers literally everything.
Yeah.
So you've got mini
I
pickup
saw-
truck, mid-size pickup truck, full-size pickup truck, heavy-duty pickup truck. We've just got pickup.
Who's playing?
Some shit.
Yes, I'm playing Crash Bandicoot. No, it's not the remaster.
Can you turn it down slightly, please?
Yeah. Also,
Sorry.
I was trying to say we don't have mini MPV because literally the last one they sold here was the Mazda 5.
I'm just looking at the fucking pickup thing. I can see why we don't have classifications for most of this.
Well, because don't you literally just have like a Ford Ranger and that's it?
No, ours runs out of mid-size pickup truck. Okay, so for mini pickup truck, it mentions the Chevy Montoya, the Fiat Strada, the Renault Duster Ulrich, and the Volkswagen Savario.
So we have none of those.
And for mid-size, it mentions Ford Ranger, Chevy Colorado, Mitsubishi Triton L200, Nissan Navara, and Toyota Hilux.
We have one of those.
What is the Fiat Strada? Oh god, it's that thing. Oh,
I need to look at
yes. It's called the Ram in places.
Oh yeah, in Mexico it's called like the.
Oh, apparently they're on about bringing it to
Places?
America. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Mexican Dodge is the best thing ever.
Yeah, it makes no
I
sense.
still remember the
Managed to dodge the wall.
I still remember the fucking Dodge Attitude, which
Oh,
was
yeah,
actually a
the fucking
Hyundai
thing,
Elantra.
yeah.
They were so lazy they didn't even actually take off the Hyundai badges.
Oh yeah, the fucking Fiat Palio, I remember this thing. This is like the only car available in North Korea. I love Fiat because they just sit there and like, fucking... It's a third world country, Fiat, there's no cars there. Eh, fuck it, we'll sell cars.
I mean, who's gonna afford it? I wonder if Kim Jong-un just has a fucking
Oh,
Fiat
shit.
collection.
It's a fucking Australian.
Hello.
Hello, Aussie.
Hey,
Oh,
we're at Weather Tech Typhoon Lagoon
Cool and good.
doing stuff.
We're currently seeing a TVR Sagaris, and I'm going to make a meme title for this episode.
But
Okay.
I'm going to call this episode Before They Were Swole, because this is the TVR 350, before it became the Swaggerus.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it, it's so weird looking.
and then it got even weirder looking with great exhaust.
And now I'm looking at the Fiat Palio on thing. Venezuela.
Thing.
Hell yeah. Anyways, how's Aussie land?
Good.
No one's caught fire yet?
Not yet.
What's on fire at the moment? There's a country on fire. I can't remember it. Isn't it California? California's on fire, I think.
I wouldn't be surprised.
California's not its own country, though. It damn well should be.
Probably.
Exactly.
I mean, Texas can become its own country if it wants
I'm
to.
just gonna type fire into Google and see what comes on.
Speaking of, actually, Washington D.C. might be on fire over the weekend.
Apparently there's a fire in Manchester.
Yeah, I get the feeling avoiding Washington
Oh,
D.C. might be
Portugal's on fire.
place this weekend.
Oops.
It's Portugal and California, because apparently the record-breaking California fire may continue until September.
Oh wait, they just got extinguished though. Portugal is no longer on fire.
Oh, that's good.
Oops.
Good for you, Portugal. You colonized South America.
Good for
Good
you.
job.
You're not on fire anymore.
So are you just letting Bob do the whole thing, or?
No. I watched driving a minute ago. I just got kind of bored of driving.
I thought Bob was film
I did
races.
like literally 45 laps, so you came in just as I switched to Bob's.
Okay.
Or B-Spec Bastard, as I call him.
Half and half.
I like calling him Bob.
Bib.
Yeah, so like I said, DC's about to be a fun place over the weekend. Because
DC.
they're having the Unite the Right rally there
Oh, Jesus.
in a city that's mostly black.
Whenever America says unite, I always get concerned.
Yeah, me too. But they're doing it in a city
United.
that's mostly black. So,
I
Yeah.
imagine.
stuff is about to happen.
And by unite, we mean tear each other apart from the inside.
Yes.
DC. DC's a funding place. It's our nation's capital, and it's also what's literally called the murder capital of the world at one point.
Scary moment, 11-foot shark is spotted leaping out of the water in Devon.
Actually, here's a funny thing. You want to know why Washington DC's basketball team is called the Wizards?
Why?
Because of Americans.
No, because they used to be called the
30-year-old
Bull-
virgins, most likely.
No, they used to be called the Bull. They used to be called the Bullets, and then when they started becoming the murder capital of the world, they thought, yeah, let's not.
Oops.
Japanese porn's most infamous vehicle. I don't want to read that.
Yeah, I do. How the
Porn's
fuck-
most infamous vehicle. This sounds intriguing.
No, it isn't.
Oh my.
Is it a Toyota AE86?
Is it a converted Toyota Crown limo that's just been turned into like a wagon?
No, it's probably like a Toyota Century.
Shockers,
So,
Greg's
You know,
bouncer's
that weird
for-
ass.
Fucking Greg's
Yeah.
is hiring a bouncer. Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, I forgot to show you. I need to show you the most Japanese headline I think I've seen in a while. Let's see if I can find it again.
Oh hey, someone who isn't complaining about Black Ops 4. Holy shit.
Is it RKD?
No, it's a guy on YouTube.
Oh.
I kind of forgot Black Ops 4 was a thing. Then again, I never really paid attention to COD.
Yeah, here you go,
Emile.
Emile. I saw this show up and I just had to laugh because
According to rumors, this lifestyle fit anime figure is
Oh,
haunted. The
fucking
rumors
my dog does that. That's not even fun. It's like, oh my god, look at this dog tap people when it wants attention. My dog fucking rips your arms to pieces until you give her attention. Come fuck off.
Press X to dog.
Apparently test drive's having issue coming up with content. Welcome to the August drought. I think everyone goes through the August drought.
what's August?
I think content shot just happens to me all the time. Then again, me making videos.
Then again, this makes sense. What
I mean, you
actually
put effort
happens
into
in
your
August?
description, so I'll give you that.
I always took a week off to go to this one little campy spot, and I'd drive boats around and set shit on fire and light off fireworks and drink. So, I mean, you can record that for like the first month and then slowly spread it out over the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, apparently I do put effort into my descriptions. Then again, I'm like that one other guy, you know. How do I? What was his name again? All right,
Ah, fucking
I saw.
him. Do you mean the guy that
Try
ruins
to.
the literal point of his videos in the description? Or like, wasn't there a video where there's like the title was literally what happens in the video, so there's no point of watching the actual video because the title tells it all?
I think.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker, man.
Kevin Nash.
Nash, McGrash, whatever.
Impact Wrestling viewership drops 32% this week. Huh. Sure, make a video. Ooh,
I wonder what's happening in my newsfeed on my phone since I never actually check it, so it's probably just random ass shit.
Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You fucker, get up, come on, get down with the sickness.
Get the thick down with the thickness.
Kanye West doing things again. I don't care.
And when I mean
Still relevant? You mean to tell me
yes.
Kanye actually hasn't eaten his soul?
No, because it's really just Kanye West gets in the news every single time he says something nice about Trump.
Wah.
who cares?
This is considered news.
Yeah.
Fake news. Fake news.
Challenger Hellcat owner records his car burning to the ground. Sounds like a typical Chrysler thing.
Did he try and take a corner?
Probably.
Porsche just went and built a rally spec Cayman GT4. Yes, I knew that.
Oh yeah, not
Wonderful.
RGT, the rally class, that's cool, but no one cares about it because Corvette C8R, Mustang NASCAR.
nice.
This MR2
Zora.
is twin turbo. Oh god, it's a twin charged AW11.
That's beautiful.
Nice Zora.
Get up, come on, get down with the sickness.
Trump is doing things because he always does. Oh, he's yelling at NFL players now. Okay.
Oh yeah, I
There's
should
nothing
probably put
better
the
to-
overtake order on. Oh well.
Yeah, right. He's
Yeah,
kind of like
just
a little
slap
kid.
them.
Like he's like, well, you started it first. It's weird. This is the weirdest timeline, at least in America.
Can someone pick
No.
me up?
Every timeline is weird.
Why do you have to keep existing?
Fucker.
Share it from my Google feed.
Same.
You're gonna try to do that shit to me, Google. Nah, I'm not gonna fucking advertise my Google feed.
Brown.
Ezra Pound. Toronto police are seeking information about this horrifying BMW street racing accident.
I want to hang myself with my SNES controller.
Being locked up is the only way she can learn. What's she done?
What?
Wait a second.
She's fit.
This
That's
is-
okay.
Sorry.
Wait a second, this is
Oh, she was
Jalopnik
using a Facebook Messenger video call on her mobile phone. What did she drive? What?
Is that a Honda CRV?
Fuck. Well.
Oh.
Okay, this is...
Blah blah blah. Engrossed in her phone. Blah blah blah. My friend died and he didn't get the second chance. It's serious stuff. She will win. She is fit.
Shame.
Fuck her.
Oh god.
She is. She's pretty cute. Not gonna lie.
But
When you come
she's
out of
also-
prison, come
she's
see
dead.
me.
Oh,
I won't let
Oh,
you behind the
keep
wheel of
this
my
here.
car ever. But if you're a
Now, let me
passenger in
see
your
it.
car, you can do all the. No, because it would give away my location. She's fit, man. She's fucking fit. She's 19 too,
Let me
so
see her.
she's like legal. Damn.
picture of her and then just send it to me.
Fuck yourself, Zuckerberg. Okay, good thing to see.
Zark Muckerberg.
Oh, dude, there's
Zark
a Sangyong
Muckerberg.
Chirons for sale for 995 quid. Shall I buy us the Sangyong?
Oh yeah, I forgot that brand exists.
They're Mercedes. Oh!
Mercedes, but they're Korean.
What?
Top Gear did a review of that Volvo, what the XC40 is, that Chinese thing, the Link & Co. 01. It's very ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Not this shit again. Fuck.
I need to go get played. I think that's the issue. What cars do people have for sale around 500 quid? No Peugeots. Good.
Right here, you dumb Irish
Well.
bastard.
Well, that was
Angel
someone
came
briefly.
left.
Fuck.
Fastest as I've seen anybody do that.
Dude, are you checking off or something?
Dude, can you like not do that on camera? YouTube's got rules.
Well, I'm sorry. Sorry? I get into.
That's an ice cream. Why is someone...
I'm back. Also, it was great because the pizza.
Someone,
It was great. The pizza guy was Scottish.
someone
Hey.
did the joke.
Fucking hell.
You should have
Oh.
asked him how he got in the country so I could find out how to get myself in the country.
You
Anyway,
don't want to come to the
Just
country.
walk.
someone
Yeah.
did the joke. Someone's done the joke, guys.
Oh.
Is it
Someone's
fucking pink?
put a Volkswagen up on bags and then said, haha, one up, one down. Ha.
Can we exterminate this person?
Up exclamation mark?
Fucking hell.
Hop, 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 hop. Motherfucker.
Two groundbreaking hypercars. You can only choose one. McLaren F1, McLaren P1. Give me the F1. Holy shit, the P1's winning. A lot.
Because people are on.
Probably because it's the new. Probably because it's the newer one.
Do you want to know something that's going to trigger everyone? The fact there was a poll on there the other day where it's like Ferrari F40 or LaFerrari, and the LaFerrari was winning by 0.1. Three
Wow.
cars, all 1990s. Choose your garage. Fiat Coupe Turbo, Aston Martin DB7, and need a
Oh, yeah, the
luxury
DB7.
car, need a luxury car, need a luxury car, need a luxury car, big luxury. Lexus GS300. There you go, done.
The old one? No, wait, the first generation one?
Yeah,
I've got this.
second gen. Go on.
Acura Honda NSX, one of the pre-engine revision, transmission revision ones.
Mm.
Obviously. Some flavor of a 90s WRX, because why not?
Fuck.
And then give me...
Bye.
Give me an RX-7.
Me. Callaway C6 Corvette, because of course I would.
C6.
Well, it's called the C6, but it's a
Alright,
C4.
okay.
Lotus Esprit V8, because yes.
Yeah, it came out in
And Legnum VR4.
yeah.
Hang
I
on,
have
I'm trying to think of what my one like.
Actually, I should swap out the Callaway for some form of Venturi.
Oh god.
Probably
why?
What?
Shit, I actually don't know what. I actually don't know what it was.
Oh, someone
Actually,
put
no, I
Milo
know.
GT1 road car. That's a good point. Anyway, someone did the obvious thing. Super FD Skyline.
They have a good selection.
Actually,
and
wait,
it-
no. Fuck the Callaway. The Dower
Actually-
962. Because
Oh.
it's a Group C car, but it's for the road.
It's got two
Wait.
seats.
It also
I
has a
know.
DVD
We only
player.
have one.
I think I know now. McLaren F1, Mazda FD RX-7, and Probably a Honda Beat.
I always wondered why the hell the Dower 962 came with a DVD player. That seems really random
not?
for
Where was
a
it sold? Japan?
the Dower. No, it was like sold, I guess, worldwide.
I was gonna say, if it's like Japan only, that explains the DVD.
I think Dower is German.
Japan was.
But yeah, there's a legit. So you can have a Porsche 962 Group C car, but you can also watch fucking Happy Feet at the same time while driving it.
Exactly. What's the greatest supercar ever made? Koenigsegg.
Lamborghini Urraco.
The Iraq
The what
is as
now?
much a supercar as I am a supercar.
It's a Lamborghini Urraco.
It isn't.
It is.
Because
Because the
I said
battery.
Porsche 911 GT2.
Want to know why the Lamborghini Urraco is the best supercar in the world?
It's got a 3-liter V8 that sounds glorious.
Nope.
Fuck.
It starts with a U.
No.
Is it because of the weird ass pop up headlights thingies?
It's
Did
because
your
the clock.
voice break?
It's because the clock is correct.
I knew he was gonna fucking do it.
beautiful.
I wonder if there's any Dower 962s for sale.
They cost more than either of us will make in our lifetime.
Duh.
P1 Mura Civic Type R. Okay, moving on.
Ooh.
But once
Where are you finding this, by the way, Emile?
Oh, I'm just scrolling down my Facebook feed.
Oh,
I still like the one where you found the ugliest car from the year you were born.
That was a pretty great one. I found the Grand Voyager.
I had to say the Hyundai Coupe because
Oh yeah.
the
it's
first
bad.
generation coupe.
Fuck you, turtle.
Ford Focus LX. Oh boy.
No, I got a Ford Focus LX. How much do I
What the
not
fuck's
want to
this
be
video?
friends with you?
Can't be long.
You know what I miss that used to happen all the time?
Holy
Jalopnik's
shit!
would you what?
It's just this fat woman pushing like this skinny guy around a McDonald's going, "You wanna go? You wanna go? You wanna go?" And he keeps falling over.
She does or he does?
Fallen.
No, he does.
Oh.
He's just trying to get out, I think. Bless him.
Oh, fucking Ligier is also now going to make
just
a
let the
super.
man go through.
Why are all the race car manufacturers randomly deciding they're going to start building supercars now?
Oh.
I mean, the Lara, Brabham, Ligier now.
Okay, let me get the feather. Let me get the feather. Yes. Yes.
Pininfarina prototype.
Get the feather. That's my fetish.
Do you
Are
think
there any more
Elastigirl can extend her clit till it's the size of a dick and peg Mr. Incredible?
What?
That would be incredible if she did.
Ha.
I get it. Oh,
Something-
Fiat Punto
Oh.
finally been
Ferraris are
retired.
born.
Ripping Fiat Punto.
Oh, this question of the day is literally just, have you ever named your car?
Who the hell is playing
Um,
Mario?
Ready.
Yes, but I only name it after the final 3 digits in the number plate because ease of use.
See, my mom occasionally names cars.
I don't
She
name
actually
them on
she names.
purpose.
Jesus, excuse me.
It's just
Sorry.
easier for me to remember them. So the Panda was called Oyo because the final 3 digits in the plate was OYO. And the Impreza is... I can't remember the actual... I think
Fuck.
the Impreza is MOH, so I call it Omen.
I'm pretty sure Mo could be a real name.
Yeah.
What is it? My mom used to have a black expedition before she got now. She used to call that. No, it was the Corolla she had that my dad wrecked, and that was called Mel.
How did he wreck a Corolla?
It was in the rain and the tires were pretty bald.
How'd you play? Nice.
Also, my dad finds creative ways to destroy his cars. I mean, I've told you the story about his first car where he just picked up my mom from college one day and he came back out and was on fire.
Wait, what? No, you haven't?
Oh, I thought I told you before. So my dad's technically kind of first car was a Mercury Grand Marquis wagon.
Oh no.
Explains it.
So he was apparently what he told me is that it was a battery short. So he drove it all the way down to pick up my mom from college one day, since they went to different colleges, even though they met in college, which is weird. But he just said he walked in together, and then he comes out, and the car's just on fire. And he actually almost had to go to court for it too, because the car wasn't actually registered to him. I think it was like one of my uncle's cars, technically.
Don't you just love when things just spontaneously combust?
But luckily my dad was
Happens to me
in
all the
Finland,
time.
so he had someone else take care of it.
Happens to me all the time. Take a girl out on a date, 1 minute she's across the table, 1 minute she says, oh, I've got to go to the bathroom, and then the restaurant burns down.
Yeah, all my dad's cars either get crashed or break down. He used to have, what was it? It was a Chrysler Grand New Yorker that my mom nicknamed Doo-Doo Brown.
Doo-doo brown.
Doo-Doo Brown.
What a name.
I think that broke down. He had a first-gen Altima that my mom nicknamed the Green Goblin. That broke down. It also riced itself because it has an exhaust leak, so it just sounded like.
Oh, mine Pretzer did that, except the entire exhaust just exploded.
Oh, I thought it would fall off.
No,
Yeah,
it didn't
basically-
fall off. It sort of, you know, the front part of like the muffler. That became incredibly detached from where it was supposed to be, and the bit at the manifold also completely, apparently, just cracked. So basically,
Oops.
for about 2 weeks, all you heard was exhaust dragging along the floor with the sound of brrrr, because boxer. It sounded
sounds
fucking
like a
mean
real
as
one.
shit, to be fair. I loved it, but
Yeah, but my dad basically limped.
it was a
the
bit
Altima.
embarrassing when I found out about it though, because it was the day the Mini crashed into me, and like I had McDonald's, and I heard this like rice. I thought it was like a Corsa or something at first, like idling behind me. I was like, what the fuck? I looked behind me, it was like a Safira or something. I was like, come the fuck on. And then it sort of slowly dawned on me that it was my car making that noise. It was quite funny. From about 1,000 to 2,000 RPMs, it sounded like a riced Corsa, and then after that, it was all just boxer growl. By the way, that's the one thing I'm gonna miss about that fucking car. Holy shit, that noise.
Oh,
Big fan of the Subaru fucking rattle.
Yeah.
It's a good soundtrack.
come on,
I think-
Swamps. Leave me the fuck alone.
I've heard too much of that.
Fuck you.
It just sounds
Yeah.
like pure torque. It's amazing.
You fucking
So
asshole.
back
It
to
sounds, to me, it sounds like head gasket failure.
Fuck off.
so back
It's
to
not
my,
even an EJ, it's a fucking EG.
It's edgy.
So
Uh-oh.
your Subaru's an EG hatch. Good.
They fixed it after 2005. They don't blow head gaskets anymore, in theory.
How?
In theory.
I mean, there's a guy who I occasionally see at work with a G8.
You can't say anything
alright.
anyway, Mr. Big Focus. Fucking Ford managed to put the wrong head gasket on the fucking Focus the entire way through anyway.
Yeah, no, but his license plate legitimately just
Can
says
I-
gasket on his GC8.
On his what? Oh, in Pretzer?
He has a GC8 WRX, and he just has a license plate that says gasket on it.
The funny thing is, in the UK, we never got such things because we had EJ20s until like 2007.
I'm saving your ass right here.
Like,
No.
when they made the EGA25 actually reliable, they gave us that engine. But before then, it was
Alright.
like literally the Legacy, and that was it. Like, the Foresters all just had NA 2 litres. Hell, we never had a naturally aspirated EJ25 here. They've all
Rip.
been turbo. Because
Bam.
naturally aspirated, we just got the EJ20 instead. Which, to be fair, makes sense, because, I mean, EJ25 without a turbo makes, what, 170 brake?
If you're lucky.
Yeah, 170, or you can have the EJ20, which makes 156. Damn. It's probably lighter as well. I found out today something a little bit reassuring.
Well,
Yeah.
A 2-litre naturally aspirated Forester, from like when they called them the XT, with a 4-speed automatic transmission, it's only 0.1 of a second of a is 0.1 of a second quicker than my car to 60. So I'm happy about that. So if I ever see a naturally aspirated Forester, I can drag race it. As long as it doesn't have a 5-speed manual and has a 4-speed auto. If it has the manual, I'm sort of a bit fucked.
So there was a really stupid challenge that we all missed that's car related.
What?
It was a challenge. It was basically Ghost Ride the Whip, but the difference is you jump out of your car while it's moving and start dancing next to it.
Oh yeah, I heard.
So
I heard
basically, you do what you always do. So basically, just pull a GTA and
Hold on.
accidentally jump out of the car when you were supposed to press another button.
Basically, accidentally hit the Y button.
I mean,
Yes.
I mean, I seen the video where the guy got out of the car and then started doing his thing, and he got ran over by another car.
Ooh.
See, there's
Yeah.
the thing. If people ask me why do you want an automatic next time round, I can say simply, I'd want to ghost ride my whip.
You can Ghost Ride the Whip in a manual.
Manual.
Yeah, but it's not as
Yeah.
fun.
But it's still Ghost Riding the Whip, and no one's actually done it since like
Shut the fuck up! I want to ghost ride an automatic.
Ghost Ride the Whip died when it was in the fucking Pimp My Ride game.
No, Ghost Rider Whip. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's exactly where it died. We still need to play that game. The game looks fun as fuck.
I mean, I have it. If you ever want me to fucking let's play, I don't have an Elgato.
Have you heard my idea with Boost?
What?
Yeah. What
He
was
wants to fucking do the B-spec portion of GT5 for me. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, by all means. You record it, you play it, I will sit through it.
Nah, I should fucking legit buy an Elgato just so I can let's play fucking Pimp My Ride.
Right. So you want to be a
you
player,
do that?
but your wheels ain't fine. You've got to hit us up to get that piped out ride.
I still don't know why, but I don't know why, but I do not understand why I specifically remember that like 1 or 2 weeks where Exhibit was fucking sick or something, so they had Chameleon there being the host for Pimp My Ride.
I'm sorry, I'm just reminding myself of the fact that I need to find more episodes of Pimp My Ride UK for you to all cringe at. Where they're like,
I'm
yeah, let's
good.
modify a fucking panda. My name's Westwood. Fucking
I'm
Westwood. Do you know what Westwood's one claim to fame is?
What?
And drive shot by a 12-year-old on a bicycle.
Yeah, he got shot by a 12-year-old on a bicycle in 1999, and ever since that he thought he was gangster.
Is this what drive-bys are like in the UK?
Yeah, he got shot by a 12-year-old on a bicycle with like a 9mm, and it like literally like hit him in like the leg or something, like he wasn't even remotely in danger.
That's funny.
Bear in mind, he's like from a middle-class upbringing, he's like, yeah, my name's Westwood.
Damn,
So it's like OG Loke.
He's white and he uses the word dog.
yeah, he's automatically.
So just like the protagonist, just like that helper dude from fucking Need for Speed Underground 2.
No, it's more like, the big dog! Roman Reigns. But no,
But-
seriously, he's
Oh.
fucking, he just like, he's like,
Lucky.
listen here, dog. I got a bone to pick with you. And it's like, fuck
But
off.
Emile,
You're dog. I got a bone to pick with you.
you're
Guys.
forgetting something.
What?
Guys, I just found
Wait.
a weird supercar.
You ain't gonna get those CDs back.
Yeah, you ain't
Yeah, it's
gonna get
from the
those
90s.
CDs back. Fucking hell, that music video. Pull out your window, smash.
Yeah,
Or get
so
rid of your
have
CDs
this
back.
thing.
It's like fucking shit like pull your curtains off the railing, like, that's not even necessary. My favourite bit of that
Whoa.
video is though when the like guy tries to carjack that guy with the Golf, he like literally pulls him out the car and the guy's just laughing the entire time. Because he thinks it's a joke. Hey, Scotian.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm still about Thames! That's how the fucking song starts.
Fucking Thames.
Thames! Fucking, that's a great music video. Again, fucking the way it starts. Fucking in the supermarket. Fucking hell. It's making me want to watch that again as well. I don't want to watch the next hype again. You won't be alright.
Is you woke?
No.
Did you woke about man?
See man driving German Leap, blacked out windows, meaning.
Please leave that. Please believe that me 16.
Look like a ball of peas in that.
Wait, what?
But
Were
listen,
we leaving in 2016?
Lotus,
What?
I need to drag it into the current age because it has one of the funniest rap lyrics to me I've ever heard.
No, not you.
Oh, what meme?
Are we talking about Stay Woke?
No, that fucking gorilla.
Oh,
Oh.
fucking yeah.
Please, for the love of God. Just
I was gonna say, like, German Whip, I'm sorry, it has one of the fucking most cringeworthy lines in rap I've ever heard.
do tell.
Okay, it has
Walk
two
about
lines actually. It's where it says, respect, oh, respect when you see a man pulling up in a TT. It's like, what? And then, and then it gets better. And then it says, respect when you see a man filling up in BP, £20 of diesel, mate. If I don't fill up, it'll make me late. It's like, fuck off. He's like sat there rapping in front of a V8 Audi R8 and a like BMW X6 with eyelids on it as well, which makes it even better.
Is it? But is it?
Like, better show respect when you see man pulling up in a TT. It's like, no. I just think fucking your life hasn't worked out, has it?
I mean, it can't be as awkward as fucking the clean version. And today was a good day.
I remember hearing that once, but I can't think
But
of it.
Emile.
And my Jimmy runs deep, so deep, put her butt to sleep.
Yeah, but it's like
I
how
do love the
awkward-
era where rappers legitimately just made different versions of the songs for a clean version instead of just fucking
Yeah, but it's
editing
like
it
when you
out.
listen to fucking whatchamacallit, like the clean version of Check Yourself. That sounds weird once you've heard like the uncensored version.
Hmm.
He's like brother with the
No.
Alpine, meanwhile uncensored version.
You know what? You know what's really awkward? You hear the clean version of a boy named Sue.
Oh god, that must be
I mean, it's-
interesting.
I mean,
Bad,
What?
but you know.
check for that.
what is there to censor?
I mean, there's also this clean version of 24s.
No, the best clean version's fucking
Is it Lean Back? Because it literally just fucking, like, block out.
No, Lean Back's good, but what's the other one from Need for Speed Underground? Fucking Diluted People. That one's great
Lean
as
Back.
well. Where they
yes.
literally cut off half the song, so it's literally just sat there going doom 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 doom.
I mean, I still fucking love that on Lean Back and Underground too. There's just a period of the song where it's literally just a beat and nothing else because they bleeped out so much.
Fucking Get Low's got that as well, hasn't it?
Get low.
To the
get
sweat
low,
dripping
get
down
low.
my balls. What does he actually say in the uncensored version, or censored version again? I can't remember.
I think it was to the sweat drop down and fall.
Fall. Down these
Something around
females
us.
crawl. That's the best bit.
All these female crawl.
Yes, bro.
Down
Oh,
ski
ski ski.
Really?
Oh, ski ski.
God damn it.
Goddamn.
Oh, ski
Starting
ski.
fresh, so clean that she could not put some butt in me. In the wild, this woman is fine. I came to the club and I came to get down, and then I play with your club owner says I need to calm down. Security guard wants to slap me now.
Let me just, if we ever just want to hop on like fucking watching it, right? Just go and search up the worst clean versions of rap songs to see what shows up in like a video.
You make me remember like the uncensored version of Get Low now, where that guy like starts rapping, he's like taking her clothes off, she's fucking naked. And he's like fucking saying it like a 12-year-old boy is finding tits for the first
She's
time in his life.
fucking naked.
It's like taking her clothes off, fucking naked.
There's no video that counts down the worst fucking clean version of songs. I am disappointed. We
Watch
need to
Mojo
make
You
it
need to-
ourselves
on that.
now.
And you need to make that.
No, Watch Mojo needs to jump on that shit. They'll have to market that needs filling right there.
Beat Watch Mojo at their game.
I mean, I probably could, but the problem is I don't listen to clean versions that often.
I try to
You should,
avoid them.
you should like start listening to clean versions then.
Do you know what I
You
always
know,
find-
there is one song that I always listen to the clean version because I just never cared enough to download the uncensored version. It was fucking Hard Knock Life by Jay-Z.
It's a hard night.
But
fine.
Life for us, it's a hard night for
Teresa,
us.
your power game is weak, brother.
Well, no, because what happened is basically I downloaded it a long time ago as a kid, and the song is only different in two places, and it just bleeps out like two things with a car sound effect.
Am I the only one that, like, you hear clean versions of songs and you think, like, not much of them, and then you hear, like, the uncensored version? And, like, I've got it at the moment with fucking Sirius's Back on a Mission. I never noticed it before, but basically in the uncensored version they say shotgun, which apparently you're not allowed to say for some fucking reason.
Yeah. Well,
And, like, I heard, like, the uncensored I heard, like, the version from Underground 2 now, and it's like, it just sounds really weird without the word shotgun in it.
You know what's a song that has a really strange censorship thing that I've never understood?
Avenged
Fucking
Sevenfold Black
Slick
Country?
Rick Children's Story. No. Because the clean it doesn't even have cussing in it. But in the original song he says that dope being pulled out of a spanking shotgun. But there's an edited version for whatever reason that changed spanking shotgun to dope machine gun. Like machine gun is somehow better.
That doesn't do anything.
Weird.
It's like fucking, yeah, Backcountry's got a weird one. They censor the word trigger for some reason. I don't know if America just had an issue with school shootings at the time, again, or...
Don't
People
we
got-
always?
People got triggered over the word trigger.
Yeah, like they replace it with like someone screaming as well, which doesn't particularly help. Taking her clothes off, she's fucking naked.
Do you know what song is a really bad clean version? Not because the lyrics suck, but it feels like they gave no effort into actually recording it. The clean version is straight out of Compton.
Oh god, that exists. Why would you put any...
Yeah.
The only NWA song that I can think that was remotely PC was fucking Express Yourself, because I'm really certain they can cut out anything. in there.
Well, yeah, there's no cussing in Express Yourself whatsoever.
I mean, the music video is funny when they turn the White House into the Black House, but other than that...
Yeah.
Like, they actually says live from the Black House on the fucking broadcast, which is
I have a
great.
feeling if they did that now, then there would be like 1,000 articles.
Oh no,
be
it's black
like-
people doing it. Black people are allowed to do stuff.
Yeah, Lotus, no one would actually care.
No, but then the thing is, like, white people would just be like, "Oh, you're not allowed to do that."
No, they wouldn't because
No, you're forgetting one key thing. You're forgetting one key issue here, Lotus. White men on the internet have no rights.
Wait a second. Is there an actual fucking clean version of real motherfucking G's? It has motherfucking in the fucking title.
It was probably just real G's or thing.
And before there's a censored version of fucking Dope's die motherfucker die.
I need to see if this is like an official one or it's just someone else editing.
Oh, I know a weird one.
What?
There's a clean version of a Slipknot song. That's really fucking weird. The one where he goes on about eating hearts and shit. He's just like, I can't remember. He's just like, I'm gonna pull your heart out, and that's it.
Wait. What did they say in the actual clean
I'm
version?
trying to remember the fucking exact lyrics between it.
Why?
So,
I'm making
to get around it, they changed real motherfucking G to real representing G's.
Representation, everybody. Also, I'm stretching these tires out to 15 laps because fuck.
Wait, the comments say Easy E sounds angrier on the clean version.
Probably is. It's like, why the fuck am I censoring myself?
Why is there a censored version of a diss track?
Please tell me the censored version, the censored version of "Fuck the Police."
I don't think there is. 'cause
Frick
it was,
the
I don't think
police.
it-
Police. No, but
Let me see if Fuck the Police has a clean version.
No, it's heck police.
Heck the police, coming straight from the underground. And
I don't think Fuck the
a
Police
young
got much
brother got
range.
it bad because I'm a different colour.
No, they don't, because Fuck the Police almost never got radio play.
They have
because
the
it
authority to kill me. Well, sod that stuff.
Oh,
because
wait.
I ain't the one for a.
There's no
Isn't
Vaseline
sod
have a
just
clean
as much
version.
No, sod means fuck all. Sod means sod all over here.
Please
Oh,
tell
okay.
me no Vaseline has a clean version. Okay, it does.
why?
See, Lotus, you just reminding me.
Oh wait, does it?
Lotus, you just reminded me of one issue here.
What?
You remind me of fucking Halo 1 when Cortana screams sod off because she was supposed to have a British accent, but she got voiced by an American in the end. So it just sounded really weird. She also says piss off at one point, which is like never really heard in American language.
Off.
Yeah, because we just say fuck for everything.
Yeah, fuck is basically. I mean, fuck is a great word. It's a catch-all word.
No, that's what us Australians use all the fucking
Australians
time.
just use the word cunt in every second.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't blame them. Cunt's a great fucking word. To be honest with you, there's only like one swear word I get offended by, and it's not even a swear word.
Oh my gosh, some idiot made a Kids Bop version of Straight Outta Compton.
Oh god.
Oh.
It's only 100. It's only 1 minute 20 long though, but I need to hear this.
Straight out of Compton. We coming straight out of Compton. Easy E, straight out of Compton.
Silly mother lover named Mice Cube.
Oh.
From the club called Kids Who Love Their School. When I'm called off with
Amazing.
Dang.
Here's a oh shit. Fucking Gangs Against the here's a little something about a student like me.
Oh.
Giving hugs
Get
as
out
I
my
get
way,
out the
Elsie.
nursery.
Oh yeah, they actually have the Monaro in this game.
GTO.
No, it's a GTO.
It's
Oh,
also getting its shit pushed in this race.
Nice cute.
but I do remember they actually did have an actual
Yeah,
Holden
they do have
branded
a
Monaro.
Monaro. They have the
Yeah, they just-
Monaro, they have the
Oh my
FPV GT and
God.
Typhoon as well.
And
Nice
I think they also
cube
had the VY Commodore.
Mm-hmm. They have the,
Oh my-
the supercar.
This is actually fucking great.
Yeah, the
I
one
just
by-
need to-
Bryce, just link
Bird.
it. Just link it.
we need to do this and watch together afterwards, cause just fucking.
Now that it just strikes me, I
He
should have really
swallowed
used the
it for
supercar for this.
vegetables. Oh my god.
Fucking, yeah, that sounds like a watch together already. But yeah, I should have really used the supercar for this, because technically there's no tyre restrictions, so I could have got away with it. Oh well.
Shit.
Dope
no.
Man is,
No.
Oh, God.
No. Just delete this right now.
Oh,
Dope
fuck
Man
it.
is now Juice Man.
Juice
Why does
Man.
Express Yourself have a clean version? It's just express yourself politely.
Express yourself
Love
politely.
the belief. 100 miles, 100 miles and walking at a reasonable pace.
Oh, fucking hell. Is this
Jesus
just a
Christ.
shitpost channel or something?
It's called Source Fed Nerd. I have never heard this channel, but I almost want to check them
Isn't
out.
SourceFed fucking DeFranco's old thing?
Don't know.
I don't know.
Like the thing that he sold for like $1 million.
Oh, fucking kids popped right out of Compton.
Kids pop. But
I
yeah,
mean, they did a
Bitch.
fucking.
Up.
They did a thrift shop kids pop thing.
the everyday.
I mean, what
the?
A lot of like Nicki Minaj songs get like Kids Bop versions and stuff.
Oh yeah, fucking Nicki Minaj. Can I just fucking that pop song where she basically goes on about being high as a kite, and the only word they cut out of it is high like a motherfucker. It's like,
Oh
the
yeah,
song's about
Starship.
drug
That's
use.
the one.
Why don't you?
That's
just
the
call
one that's
it
in
Starship?
Kids Bop. That's the one that's in Kids Bop that
It
my
should just be
sister used to
called.
have.
It's such a fucking stupid song. Listen, back when I was listening to pop music as a child, we only had real men like Robbie Williams and Justin Timberlake going "Cry Me a River." And
Crimea River plays at my store.
fucking, I used to hate that song, but now I sort of like it because it reminds me of like that age. Do you know what I hated about that song as a kid?
What?
What?
And this will tell you how long I've had this irrational hatred. It had a 996 in the music video, and I always hated the 996.
Is that why you hated it?
I think it's either because of that video, or because I had a really shit toy replica of that car as a kid, and I hated the 996. I remember I've always hated the Boxster, and I think because I saw the Boxster's headlights and saw the 911, I was like, the 996 is the worst. And yeah, I think it might actually be partly because that Justin Timberlake video might be why I hate the 996 so much. Because that song always used to piss me off. You gotta remember, as a kid, I was like exclusively, according to my parents, I was exclusively into Red Hot Chili Peppers. And fuck everything else.
Apparently, I was really into Beyonce as a kid. Yeah, Alicia Keys.
Something about
I'm
something
sorry.
about
I'm sorry, I could just imagine
What?
you dancing around your living room to all the single ladies, and I'm like sort of crying at the wall.
Well, here's the other thing, because even though those are what I'm really into, my song apparently when I was a kid was fucking "Give Me the Beat, Boys, to free my soul. I
Uncle
wanna
Cracker.
get lost
Oh,
in your
Yes,
rocket, bro."
Uncle
Good old
Cracker.
Good old Uncle Cracker.
Hey, no. Was it Drift Away?
Drift
Yeah,
away.
Cracker?
Yeah, it's Drift Away by
Uncle Cracker.
Oh, do you know what else I used to love as a kid?
It's a
What?
better.
It's getting hot in here. Fucking Nelly.
Take off all your clothes.
Fucking Nelly, yeah.
Drift Away, where one of those songs where it's better, where the cover is better than the original.
I still like that fucking Nelly song from Longest Yard. Here comes the boom.
Comes the boom.
Y'all don't really want it now.
Click, click,
Fucking,
Oh,
fucking Tick
fucking,
Tick
you
Boom.
remind
I
me of
remember
that
when that
film.
was everywhere.
Fucking that Hive song. Remember when that was everywhere?
Tick, 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 boom! How many songs can I think of that game with that song was in? Forza 3, Baja Engine Control. It was in Test Drive Either Destruction, right?
It was in Horizon 1.
No, it was in,
It was in Horizon
Motorsport 3. It was Motorsport 3. I remember
No, it was
that
in Horizon
exactly.
1 as well.
Is
What-
it in
wait,
Horizon
what
1
song?
too? Tick, tick, boom?
I think, yeah, there's a...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Oh
it's
no, it's
only
Hate
in
to Say I
Motorsport
Told
3.
You So, never mind.
Yeah, hit
Oh,
it.
yeah, that.
Because that's gone when you're chasing the plane in the demo.
Yeah,
With
I remember that.
429.
Tick, tick.
Fucking Forza 3
boom.
actually had some good music, because it had that, it had Rise Against Lost Souls, which isn't too terrible. And it also had a song that I really like, and I bought the album, the band from the album. Yeah, the albums. The band who made the album is a good song. Fucking Send a Little Love Token, Duke Spirit. That's a good fucking album.
What was what song is in both Forza Horizon 3 and Forza Motorsport 3? I can't remember. Oh yes, that's it. We had enough. You turn the fucking radio.
Oh,
No.
are you on about fucking Neon Trees?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
I remember.
I know they had
Oh.
Hives obviously was in Motorsport 3 and Horizon 1, and Duke Spirit, who I mentioned a minute ago, they were in Horizon 1 as well, but they had a different song. That they had Surrender. I'm gonna buy some more Duke Spirit albums, because like every Duke Spirit song I've heard I've liked. Also, she's fairly fine, so you know, it always works out.
No, we were talking about Nicki Minaj. When I was a kid, here's the thing. I will always say I liked Nicki Minaj's early stuff before she became
Fucking,
well,
I've
a
always
whore.
can't stand her. She's fucking. I'm sorry, and I know this is going to be
She
taken
just
out of context.
exists.
I know this is going to be taken out of
She's a-
context somewhere. I hate fucking female rappers. I don't like any of them.
Not a single
Yeah.
one.
Nope, none of them whatsoever. I've never heard a good one. It's
Lauryn Hill, who's literally sometimes considered to be one of the best
Who?
rappers overall. Lauryn Hill.
never heard of her. You've got to remember, I don't listen to modern rap. Like the most modern rap
Lauryn
artist
Hill
I've
is
ever
not
listened
modern.
to is Kendrick Lamar. That's because he did that one song in Saints Row 4 that was pretty good. That song
Well,
in
no,
Saints
because
Row 4
Lauryn
was
Hill,
pretty
you
good.
probably do know a Lauryn Hill song. That thing, that thing, that thing. I can't even sing it.
No.
Really?
All I'm thinking
Don't
of when
care.
you say thing is, it's this one thing that got me tripping. It's the one thing you did.
I thought you liked that song, though.
No.
Oh, I mean, that song was like fucking
Came on
all
in
the
Saints
rage.
Row 2 all the fucking time.
That song is literally was like the biggest fucking thing in DC.
It wasn't a thing here in the UK, really.
Hmm.
We was too busy listening to fucking Nicole Scherzinger's band.
Wait, who?
The one who was dating Lewis Hamilton.
Well, I mean,
Pussycat
there's a
Dolls, that was the name of them.
then again, I guess there was a reason she was big in DC, seeing that she was from DC.
Fucking
Makes
crazy.
sense. I mean, because whenever there's an artist from DC, the thing about DC is we have like a very specific type of music that pretty much only we do, called go-go. So anytime a person from DC gets kind of mainstream, they will always make a song that has go-go somehow mixed into it. One of them, Wale does it all the time.
We had like
And then
someone,
becomes-
like the closest musical person that we have to us isn't really even that close. And it was like, oh my god, she got third in X Factor and she clearly lives in this big town. And it was like, no she doesn't, she came up in one of the villages near. It's like, yeah, but she came up in this big town. And it's like, but she didn't. She was in the fucking village next door. Like, granted, yeah, it all falls under the same place technically, but like, it's not the same. By the way, just confirming for everyone on camera, I don't live in... If you know who I'm on about, I don't live in the place where everyone says she's from. Just pointing that out. I'm not one of those people. If anyone can...
The closest guy to me, I think, is fucking Logic. Who...
Ah, fucking, I can't stand him.
Hey, did you know that I'm biracial?
He can get fucked. I remember he used to do shit for like Optic Gaming back in the day, which made me want to hurt myself with fucking paper blades.
Like, whenever I would always hear
he
about
ruined fucking Modern Warfare 2 single-handedly.
When I would fucking hear about Logic and the joke about him always saying he was biracial, I never really believed it until the only 2 Logic songs I had ever heard were both about him being biracial.
But he isn't. He's white. I've seen him. He's whiter than white.
He's actually mixed. He's just one of those mixed people who looks really white for some reason. It's weird.
You get
usually it's the other way around.
Both worlds. Take it up, take it slow while you're
okay, fucking Hannah Montana.
Oh yeah. Apparently, I remember she went off the deep end.
Yeah, she's dead now, I think. Also, the
No,
Hannah I like how WWE did their own fucking Hannah Montana song recently.
Fucking, I never watched Disney as a kid, so I have like no connection to any of those shows.
My sister watched it a lot.
Except for Lilo and Stitch.
I never
Lilo
watched
and
that.
Stitch was shit.
The only one I literally remember having any joyful memories of was Fairly Odd Parents, which was fairly alright. And
It was.
Stupid ketchup.
I'm just kind of happy it's finally dead.
And
it needs to be
Phineas
put out
and
the
Ferb
pasture.
as well.
I never could get into Phineas and Ferb.
Fucking SpongeBob was shit. Even back then.
I like modern SpongeBob, but by the time I was getting older, it's like, yeah, this is not good.
It's fucking every time I see a clip from that, I'm like, this is so fucking stupid. What else was there? There was SpongeBob. I remember Johnny Bravo, but that like went away massively. Dexter was
Johnny Bravo.
Billy and Mandy. Billy and Mandy was like the one Billy.
Didn't really find much in that.
Destroy
my
us
mom
all.
would just watch Billy and Mandy with us. That's it.
I don't remember. Oh, I remember Foster's Home. That was alright.
Foster's was good. Yeah.
Calico now.
I know an edgelord who actually uses one of the characters from that show and as their avatar.
What, Foster's? And he's a fucking edgelord?
Yeah.
Did he fucking blue because he's dark and mysterious?
Well, so you have the edge of a rubber tire.
He's the fucking tall red guy.
Does he use chocolate milk?
Oh, Wilt. Oh yeah, fucking Wilt.
He's fucking Wilt.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Wilt, the guy. The favorite thing about fucking Wilt was that his creator's name was literally Jordan Michael.
Oh.
They just couldn't fucking think of anything more creative, so I was like, let's just take Michael Jordan's name and put it backwards.
Ed and Eddie was a fucking acid trip. I remember that.
Yes,
It really was.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, that was a fucking acid
You
trip.
wanna know what's fucking great?
The ultimate acid trip.
What?
SpongeBob's still pretty high up on the whole acid trip thing because it's a sponge.
Well, no, because it didn't really start out as an acid trip. It just kind of got more acid trippy. Then it's at.
And then it just got
95%
absolutely terrible in season 6.
Yeah, I mean, look at the fucking modern. It's more slapstick than fucking Bugs Bunny, and it's not even good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like fucking.
Apparently, I heard
like
it's getting
how,
better.
Like, I do like how you get those fucking like Facebook posts where people are like, oh my god, remember when cartoons used to be more like this and less like that? It's like literally 95% of your childhood cartoons are actually just acid trips, like bad acid
Well,
trips.
here's the thing. I've actually heard that SpongeBob has actually had one of his best seasons in a long time.
Yeah,
for
but
a
it's
while.
not being entertaining.
I didn't really pay attention to anything past season 3.
Like, apparently they brought back fucking Doodle Bob for an episode.
Yeah.
How many kids remembered that?
Again, you gotta
Not
remember.
many.
I've got to point
thing-
out one crucial thing
And they
for
did
the
a whole
audience at home.
and they also did an episode surrounding the guy that says my leg.
Yeah, I heard about that one too. My leg.
Yeah, okay, I need to point this out for the audience at home.
What?
bear in mind everything I say about TV and stuff, TV and film. I have the most horrific taste in TV and film in the entire world.
Yes. Yes,
Literally,
you do.
my favorite film might actually be The Expendables because it's fucking stupid and I love it.
I mean,
I watch Family Guy. That gives you and I enjoy Family Guy. I really like Family Guy,
Modern
and
Family
I really
Guy?
like Gordon Ramsay clips on YouTube. So that should tell you about the brow for my entertainment. Okay.
wait. Are you talking about Modern Family
lamb
Guy?
sauce.
Yeah, any Family Guy. It's funny shit. It's just.
I
you know what I
can
like
never
about it?
get into Family
Do you know what I
Guy.
like about Family Guy? I can turn it on when I come back from work and I'll get a cheap laugh out of it occasionally while I'm looking through my phone at other shit. That's what I like about
Oh,
Family
no,
Guy. That's
Family
what I
Guy's-
I used to love
Family
Top
Guy's
Gear, but I
humor
don't
is
watch anything
too
else.
edgy for me.
Yeah, I know, but I kind of like it. It's sort of shock jock.
Yeah, that's never worked for me.
The thing is, there's nothing
Unless
else to watch on. Like, I've watched the in-betweeners way too much at this point to really get much out of it.
But Emile, what about my idea?
What?
Hell's Kitchen, hosted by Chris Jericho.
I mean, that's a great idea. I need to watch more Hell's Kitchen.
You should pitch that to some sort of network or something.
But yeah, I like Kitchen Nightmares and shit's pretty funny. And Hell's Kitchen, and what else do I watch? Like, literally, Family Guy's the only thing I really watch, and Touring Cars is literally the only thing I really watch TV for.
When
I don't
do I
like
actually
record
watch
Family
Family
Guy, it's just a
Guy?
case of if it's there. It's the
I
same
actually have
thing
to
American
be-
Dad's got, because American Dad's very similar.
I
Speaking
actually
of-
like American Dad
Because
more because the humor is usually more
Grounded.
what is it? Yeah, rounded than just straight
I think
up
it's
shock
more of the
humor.
fact that it's because what's his name? Seth MacFarlane also made that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Help,
both kind of
raccoons
the
took
same.
my penis.
Seth MacFarlane's
Like, I
in a
think my-
really
I think-
weird TV show at the moment, that fucking
I think-
Orville, which can't quite tell what it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be like Star Trek, but
Yeah, I know, but it's supposed to be like a parody, and like it's got some funny moments in it, but for the most part, it's serious. It's weird. I mean, it's
Yeah,
alright.
I'm-
I can watch it.
I mainly watch
I
TV.
think my
man.
hierarchy.
Sure is a thing.
I think my hierarchy of like adult cartoons from like the mid 2000s probably goes Futurama at the top because
I'm like, yes, I watch.
because Futurama.
It's alright.
Because it used to come on Adult Swim. I remember that.
I mean, you know, as much as people complain about modern Simpsons, I can still watch it.
Oh, I
and
can watch
somewhat
Simpsons.
enjoy it.
Truth be told, as long as it isn't fucking South Park, I can sit through pretty much all of those sort of drawn cartoon shows. South Park, I
Yeah.
just found genuinely fucking irritating. I get that that's its point, but no.
I mean,
you guys,
South Park
I'm
was a
going home.
little different, but that was early South Park.
Yeah, I watched the film. It was okay. Oh, I like Can't Pay, We'll Take It Away. That's
Another
exclusive.
thing. Oh yeah, now I just remembered that South Park. Those two South Park games.
Yeah, Can't
Oh,
Pay,
wait.
You'll Take It Away. That's another thing I like as well. But that's an exclusive Wii UK thing. It's about bailiffs. It's quite funny.
Shit, wait, I forgot about the best fucking adult cartoon.
That was like the
Boondocks.
bailiff
What?
show where they were like, this family owes £525,000 in debt. Meanwhile, that's a nice McLaren on your driveway. Let's airlift it out of there. So they
Yeah.
did. And then it turns out the family paid the debt, so they had to return the McLaren.
Hmm? Hang on, the F1
Oh, yeah.
or
No, it was a 12C. It was a white 12C.
Oh.
But
then,
no, but
like
the-
the guys on the driveway were like, yeah, this must be worth like 300, 400,000 pounds. It's like, no. 12C's
200,
like 100.
200 or 100,000?
Yeah, they were like, yeah, this might be worth 300, 400. I'm like, well, these days it's worth like 100 grand. 12Cs are like, I don't think they're depreciating quite as bad as they are in America, because in America the 12Cs are like rapidly becoming very attainable. But then again, how badly is your Audi R8s depreciating?
I honestly don't
All
care
of them?
enough about the R8 to look.
The GTR here is like literally like a 25 grand car at this point.
The GTR really holds its value here for some reason.
Yeah, at least
I think because we're stupid.
Yeah.
it's almost like they've been keeping production going on it for like more than 10 years.
Yeah, you can buy like the first GTRs for 25 grand. Honestly, there they start to make sense, because it's like, okay, the choice between a GTR and a new 370. But like,
You'd take the R5.
yeah, but like, I don't know. Whilst, like, DB9's here are worth like 25 grand.
Also the
How
fact
much
that
are DB7s
DB7,
an R35
DB7s
would
are
probably
going
be
up
like,
Oh, they are.
Or would you want a GTR or a DB9?
now. I'd want a DB7.
I have fucking
That wasn't my question.
Nah, man, buy a Virage since you just love 90s Virages.
man. I'm still betting by the time like the R34 becomes legal, that'll obviously become way.
It'll probably be
for
super
35.
expensive.
You know, I think I was telling Boost this the other day. I genuinely think the R34's on like starting to go on its decline.
I'm really
Good.
hoping the R33 never reaches that level because low
It's getting
R33 is overweight.
The R33 is about 15. I think like the cheapest GTR I've seen now is 30 grand, which is last time I looked they were at 15.
The R33, I feel like the fucking R33 community is such a hit because like, oh, it's the worst GTR because it's overweight and then it's still fucking expensive as hell.
I don't know, they're fine.
The R33 is it's a car.
You're buying like a 20-year-old Nissan. Like,
I mean, the R33 is actually my favorite
Yeah.
GTR.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like people just hype up the R32 to R34 a hell of a lot, especially the R34.
The problem
They all
with
go
me
off
is I
that
always
one
feel bad
primary
for the
specialty.
R32 because the R32 is the one that realistically should cost the most because it's the one that actually has like pedigree.
Yeah, it kind of curbs
That one
off
actually
fucking
won race-
Australia.
Also, I'm gonna have to pit. I can't do another fucking 2 laps on these things.
R32 has pedigree because it's basically fucked Australia for a few years.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the
Yeah,
R34
and then they banned turbochargers as a result.
Well, it was more just V8 supercars became a thing. So
Actually,
it's like,
can we just quickly hit on this?
What?
What?
One thing I despise about car community is
What?
people that call R35s fucking Godzillas.
Oh
Do you
yeah,
know
those
where that
people
fucking term
suck.
comes from? It's to describe one car. It's like describing a modern 911 Turbo as a Widowmaker. Like, no, it's got 4-wheel drive. I mean, come the fuck on.
Idiot, you can be a Widowmaker, but
Yeah, but like Widowmaker was back for the old 911 Turbos because their turbos would kick on while midway through a
930?
corner. Yeah.
Yeah, the 930.
Start the revolution. Ha! How well did that go for you, Mazda? Anyways. But, yeah. like-
Oh wait.
Hey, 2 more laps.
Fucking adult cartoons. I just realized I forgot the best adult cartoon.
What?
The fucking Boondocks.
No idea.
The
what that is.
Boondocks.
too.
Oh yeah, God, you just made me remember a particular scene from that.
Which one?
It's not
'Cause
the
there's-
one you think.
There's multiple particular scenes in the Boondocks. Every episode basically has a particular scene.
Holy shit, is this going to be an actual 200-mile race? Gran Turismo,
You
what is
never
this?
know.
Yeah, Racer, just fucking look in the voice chat. This is what I mean.
Oh fuck, which one is it? Can I say it? Can I say it?
Go for it.
Read, nigga, read. No, my favorite one is the line right before that Ruckus says, "There's some powerful niggatry at work here."
Oh no!
Come on, Racer, you gotta do the voice. If you're gonna do Uncle
I
Ruckus,
can't. I can't do Ruckus's voice. I don't think I ever could do it.
Lord have mercy.
There is. I can't do it.
I dropped the word, but quite frankly, I have a feeling I don't want to get Emile,
Yeah.
or rather, I don't want to increase the number of times that's been said in this Let's Play.
Listen, if you want to do it, that's fine, but you live with the repercussions because I often forget to censor it.
Yeah, my.
I mean, Torrent
still
said it like
fucking
3
love-
times, so... I don't
I
really
still
care.
think I love
It's
to
just a
see where
word to me.
Ruckus
Oh,
is
no.
in white heaven with Ronald Reagan.
The thing is, it's just a word to me, it's just, I'd rather not, but you do what you want to do. But, can we just bask in something's glory?
What?
It's an actual 200-mile race.
Oh my god.
Unlike New
Oh, yeah.
York,
Oh.
that was 200 miles of New York, that was suspiciously only 194 miles long. Which means technically I could have done an entirely different lap. and still not reach 200 because I would have reached like 198. But no, it looks like Polyphony actually, you know, tested this one. Isn't that incredible? Polyphony doing work.
We all do know who the best
Polyphony is actually
character-
doing work that is in intricately modeling a car.
Oh wait,
No,
they
but the
don't
best
even do that
character in the
anymore.
Boondocks is a pimp named Slipback.
Slickbag.
No. His name is a pimp named Slipback. You have to say the full thing.
Okay.
Mr. A pimp named Slickback.
That they actually got Cat Williams in a few episodes.
I know, it's great.
I think that's the endurance pretty much done.
Oh, we never saw the car actually click over to 200.
199. Oh, well.
Did it?
Oh, it's
ever-
actually
GG.
Poor GTO.
So everyone else
6 lap.
Yeah.
Is
Project.
Shelby still on the same lap as you? I thought it was.
The Corvette, yeah.
I think everything
never
else was on the
lapsed
same
something
lap.
because I had to go into the pits. I think I was like 120 on it. Anyways, we get
The
200
GTO
grand.
just had the ultimate sad.
Yeah, 200 grand. Yeah, Shelby, the C5 Viper, and then the C4, and then the Juto. Anyways, I'm not expecting particularly great things price car wise, but we'll have to wait and see.
Dodge Ram 1500 low army.
Yeah, okay.
40 race
Or
car.
that one.
Nice. I mean, removed.
Easy race earlier.
Removed.
It's the car that can basically break 24 hours of Le Mans in this game.
Wait, can that actually?
Removed.
Yeah,
Because,
because it can do-
because of the year model.
Yeah, because it
Yeah.
does, its tyres last twice as long as anything else, and yes, it's slower, but yeah.
Who would win? Who would win? A bunch of modern, highly designed fucking LMPs. 160s boy.
Anyways, there she is. She's got 500 brake horsepower, apparently.
Well, I mean,
Holy shit.
I
worth a
know.
lot. That's actually a pretty effective way to make money.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's
Just
actually...
do that for like 2 hours or something, and then sell it over and over again.
Yeah, it could do. Yeah, I don't know if it's a good car or not. It's been a good car traditionally in past Gran Turismo games, so I'm assuming it is. Anyways, the TVR did... Oh, 200 miles exactly. Isn't that cute?
Yay!
Cool. Good old TVR.
Well, ain't that cute?
yeah.
But it's wrong.
Not quite as a faithful companion as my Toyota, although strangely more powerful than that was. 95.4% complete, no A-Spec points game because, well, we didn't do it in A-Spec, I did part of it in B-Spec. I could have realistically done the entire thing in A-Spec, but I don't like pausing endurance races. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. Next time, we are going to take a look at the Infineon World Sports Car Trophy. Join us for that. Until then, farewell.